On a great game, great season. There's a look at Emory Jones. He will play for Florida. Figures to be the starting quarterback. Fascinating situation. He's in the transfer portal right now, and one of the schools he's considering is UCF. Maybe an audition, maybe a chance to stay at Florida here. We'll see here. That game coming your way in about 7.5 minutes inside the ESPN College Football Studios with Trevor Matich. Kevin Connors here, Miami of Ohio, their first bowl win in 11 years. Trevor, they moved to 7-6 on the year, finished with a winning record. What stood out to you about the way they finished that game?
Well, it's how physical they were. North Texas came in as the team with the downhill dominating rushing attack. North Texas, the only team to beat UTSA in the regular season. And Miami came in as a team that threw the ball well, running kind of iffy. But they held North Texas to under 3 yards per carry on the ground, and it was Miami's running game that was the dominant running game on the field. It was physical, this victory for the Redhawks.
They ran out like the final 6.5 minutes of that game. That big stop on fourth down against North Texas, worthy winners of that bowl. Big news in college football today regarding the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. Less than 24 hours after Texas A&M pulled out of the TaxSlayer Gator Bowl, Rutgers stepped up. They're going to play. And the Aggies cited COVID issues as well as season-ending injuries within the program. Rutgers went 5-7 this season. They'll take on Wake on New Year's Day. So, Trevor, suddenly a Rutgers football team that had shut it down, hadn't been looking forward to a bowl, has to get back and get ready for this game. What kind of challenge is that?
It's really hard because at the end of the season, especially when it ends the way that Rutgers did, where they got blown out their final 2 games by Penn State and Maryland, you have a big letdown emotionally. You are at the end of the season having had an entire year of being disciplined and on edge, and then all of a sudden it's like, okay, it's over. Whew. And now mentally you got to bring that back up again. That's not so easy to do.
Not easy for Wake to prepare for a new opponent as well. As for Texas A&M, there were some who were wondering about their reasoning for not participating in this bowl, wondering if there might have been some ulterior motives there. What's your take on that?
Yeah, the starting quarterback, Zach Calzada, is in the transfer portal. Their 2 best offensive players, Jalen Weidermeyer, tight end, and Isaiah Spiller, running back, opted out of the bowl game to prepare for the NFL draft. And some people said, yeah, you could have played, but you didn't want to without your stars, right? I think that's ridiculous. This is actually an example of a program foregoing the almighty dollar in favor of doing what's right for the players, because they're missing so many guys they can't even have a practice. And if they get those guys back shortly before the bowl game, those are guys that still haven't practiced, haven't conditioned like they need to, and it would be unsafe for them to go onto the football field, especially since there would also be a lack of depth. It was the right thing for Texas A&M to do.
So the Aggies won't play, Rutgers will, and that ends the second longest bowl drought among FBS teams. Rutgers hadn't played in the bowl since 2014. They will play in the TaxSlayer Gator Bowl. Meantime, Army was in action last night, taking on Missouri in the Lockheed Martin Armed Forces Bowl. We know the Black Knights don't throw it very often, but this looked good. Tyler to Brandon Walter.
Yeah, a wide open receiver. They connected. They connected on some very tight windows through the air as well, which kept them close.
Great drive late, orchestrated by Brady Cook in Missouri.
Now, Missouri came back without their starting quarterback, who was unavailable, and they did not wilt before this Army physicality.
They took a 1-point lead. They go for 2. Brady Cook misses a wide-open Dawson Downing, so Army gets it back. Trevor, 30 seconds to go. That gets him in field goal range, and then from 41 yards out, Cole Talley, true blue.
And the Army had every reason to shut it down after losing to Navy at the end of the season, and Army just didn't quit. They fought back from behind to win this thing.
And Army finishes the year with a 9-4 record. Jeff, listen, I covered Army back in the late 1990s, early 2000s, when they were very, very lean years there. Army wins a bowl game again. It's almost becoming an annual thing where they go to a bowl game. How about the job Jeff Monken's done?
You know what? It's such a different place to win. Any service academy is, but Army is a special place. And you've had a lot of experience with them. So have I. When they were in Conference USA, I actually broadcast a lot of their games. So I got to meet with a lot of players, got to meet with coaches and see how they think. And it's interesting that while football is not warfare, they've told me that there are principles that football has in common with that. And talking with some of their coaches, Bob Sutton is one of them. He was drawing up a screen, and I said, that looks like this particular maneuver that happened during the Civil War, where a general marched around the other Army's flank. And he said, that's exactly the way we teach it.
Wow.
Because that's how guys understand it. And the thing about this that was so interesting to me for Army was that they did not shut it down mentally after they lost to Navy, because it's not in their DNA to shut anything down. And I'll give you a Navy example for that. Pearl Harbor. The battleship USS Arizona was hit by enemy bombs and was sinking. The guns that were still above water were still firing, right? They don't quit. Army, Air Force, do not quit. That means that when they were preparing for this bowl, even with the loss to Navy, they prepared with the same discipline and energy that they always do, because they don't back down from anything. That's the way they are.
Special breed of young man and woman that goes to the military academies, and congratulations to Army for their bowl victory last night. We continue to count you down to the Union Home Mortgage Gasparilla Bowl here. Mikey Keene, the freshman, leading UCF up against the Florida Gators, coming your way in a matter of moments here. Boy, Trevor, you know, the recruiting ranks here, you take a look at this graphic among the ESPN 300 commits, and it is stunning to see the Florida schools, with the exception of Florida State, ranking far outside the top 20. UCF did not land an ESPN 300 recruit, and those are three of the four of those are brand name programs there, and UCF obviously has made a tremendous amount of strides here over the past 10 years. How do we explain that right now?
You got to win, because that's what these recruits want to do. They want to go to the NFL. They want to win. Now they want NIL, right? But the better you do, the more NIL money you're going to get. Isn't that fair? And so what opposing recruiters will say is that, look, you can go to one of these Florida schools and we'll beat you. Or you can come to us, you know, Georgia, Alabama, other schools that might be recruiting against some of them, and you can be on our team and beat them, right? And that's the pitch, and that's a very compelling pitch. Is it fair? Right now, it's been the way that it's been. And so in order for Florida to keep those top recruits home, that's Florida meaning the state of Florida football, they have to show that they can beat those other teams out of state at a high level. It's a problem California has had, where top recruits have been leaving the state. They're hoping that Lincoln Riley at USC will be able to reverse that. Somebody in the state of Florida has to reverse that.
Yeah, they're hoping Lincoln Riley can keep a lot of recruits home. Certainly USC fans are. I'm not sure Chip Kelly and UCLA is necessarily, but it will be a factor here, Florida keeping Florida kids at home. Here's a look at the Capital One Bowl Mania update. And again, what's ahead here? Trevor, we've got UCF Florida coming your way. Rivalry game and maybe a chip on your shoulder game for UCF.
Yeah, UCF, they didn't get recruited or offered by Florida. That's why they're UCF, and they're mad about it. Chance for revenge.
UCF in Florida coming your way, the Union Home Mortgage Gasparilla Bowl. Wester, I'm Roddy Jones. Taylor Davis on the call. Enjoy the bowl game. Trevor and I will see you back here at the half.
Welcome in, everybody. We're just getting rocking here. I don't get a lot of lead-in time, so we're just going to have to work it here as they get together.
Welcome to the Union Home Mortgage Gasparilla.
Great to see everybody. RJ, Jeannie, Jesse, VP's in the house, everybody. You know it's special. VP's here, Hunter's here, Francisco, Anna Isabel. Great to see everybody.
For just the third meeting all time and the first meeting since 2006 with the Knights of UCF at 8-4 from the American, and at 6-6, the Florida Gators from the SEC. Great to be with Roddy Jones, West Durham. We welcome you upstairs for our coverage.
Dizzy sending me
These ball
wallpapers.
games are always interesting in the postseason. Sometimes it's a matter of who wants to play. I think both these guys are interested tonight.
Yeah,
This is
it's pretty
good.
obvious why UCF would be excited
And it's
to play.
indoor.
These are guys that weren't recruited by Florida. You're playing against one
What's
of the
up,
Power
RJ?
5 teams from the state, and it's a school that there was a little bit of disagreement on whether or not they were going to play each other earlier a few years ago. So a lot of motivation for UCF. The question for us all week has been, would Florida be motivated? But this is a Florida team that's got a number of guys that are either planning to or are already in the portal that are going to play in this game. And
Edgard, welcome
this is a
in.
team
Thank
that
you,
had to
buddy.
fight for bowl eligibility against Florida State. I think they're going to come out and play pretty hard.
Well, and the Knights are here after winning the war on I-4.
Here come the Knights out on the
at
field.
end of the regular season to cap Gus Malzahn's
JC Skipper
first
Brian,
season.
happy holidays.
Here comes Malzahn's Knights. And the former National Coach of the Year at Auburn brings UCF to the field tonight here in Tampa, and a fan base that is very excited to be here.
It's
Nice.
a short trip from Orlando to get here, and I-4 was packed to get here, as we saw. Let's take a look at what has gone on with UCF this season. This was a team, Dylan Gabriel fractures his clavicle against Louisville early in the season, Wes. And then after that, they lose 3 straight losses in a 4-game stretch, a blowout loss to Cincinnati.
Won 5 of the final 6. Wow.
Beating UCF in the the final to get to 8, or USF, excuse me, in the final to get to 8 wins.
All right, so they're in a bowl game. Fourth season in the last 5 years, they've won 8 or more, and the bounce house has been a difficult spot. But the biggest returning piece tonight is this guy for Gus Malzahn.
Yeah, he's a physical runner, a big-time running back, a bell cow for this team. And he's missed a lot of the season, hasn't really played since early November, was banged up before that. He gives them a physical running aspect to this offense.
I didn't realize they were Raymond James. With the way the lighting was, VP, and the way the camera was, you couldn't tell. I saw it once they said Tampa. I've been to Raymond James about 12 times. I usually sit in the end zone by the pirate ship.
In 2021.
Yeah, it did. I mean, they were 3-1 after the first 4 games, including a 2-point loss to Alabama. Then they lose 4 of their next 5. They had some changes on the coaching staff. John Hevesy, Todd Graham fired after the loss out South Carolina. And then, after going to 2-6 in the SEC, after that overtime loss in Missouri, Dan Mullen is fired. Billy Napier hired as the head coach. So it's a new era for Florida. And we'll see if they're
Big Mac, welcome in.
To the win here today into that Billy Napier era.
Billy Napier becomes the 28th head coach in Florida history. Now here's college football in 2021 in a nutshell. Emory Jones is going to start tonight for the 12th time. But Roddy, he's going in the portal after the ball game.
Yeah,
wow.
I think he's a guy that it really means a lot to him to finish what he started. The thing that he's going to need to do is protect the football. 13 interceptions this season. You see tied for 3rd most in FBS. 3 really bad interceptions against Florida State that could have cost him because Florida State got back into that ball game. As long as he's able to take care of the football, his running ability, his passing ability has been very solid. There's a lot of talent there.
Well, Taylor, here's the one thing we have to know. These teams have got to match the enthusiasm both fan bases have tonight.
They sure do, Wes. We are obviously set up for a great game, and like you said, a fantastic environment here at Raymond James Stadium. Actually, for the first time in the Bulls
not a full
history,
stadium.
This game is sold out, and capacity.
They must be all outside the parking lot.
Actually, tickets sold so quickly, the Bowl had to add standing room only tickets.
Wow.
To fan base really eager for when
Marky Dew, welcome in.
Teams who view this as a bit of
there must be a lot of people coming in late.
Obviously, close proximity, a lot of familiarity, and the players tell me this is a chance to be the best Power 5 team in the state of Florida.
I'm not sure how the de facto state championship rules work, but I do know this. Geography comes into play tonight. Gainesville, Orlando, well, you kind of see where we are tonight. 130 from Florida's campus. And Roddy told you, I-4 was in gridlock from early this morning from Knights fans trying to get here to the Gasparilla Bowl tonight. And the interim head coach of the Gators.
Nothing like I-4 and Bach. I can't believe it either, VP. The stadium's not full right now on the shot they just showed.
Different circumstances then. Dan Mullen had been hired.
I'm glad. Maybe it'll be a fun game.
A little bit different.
All I want is a good game.
Has the experience of leading a team through a bowl game. And look, he got them to play really hard against Florida State. Obviously, that's an in-state rival. They were excited about proving that they are still the predominant force in the state of Florida. Now, UCF is a challenge, and they want to prove that they are ready to topple some of the big boys.
Well, here is
Isabel, hello.
Gus Malzahn. Now, in his first season in Orlando, he's 8-4 there. He's 85-42. You know about the 68 wins at Auburn. The appearance in the BCS national title game. 9 straight bowl appearances as head coach. And I think we all agree, a much more relaxed, confident, and enjoyable experience for Gus Malzahn this year in Orlando.
Yeah, and he did a heck of a coaching job this year to get them to 8-4. They have had a ton of injuries. We talked about the Dylan Gabriel injury, but we'll talk about some of the others. Flash Robinson, the receiver, hasn't played for a large chunk of the season. They've had big losses on the defensive side as well. The ability to get them 8-4, Gus Malzahn and his staff have done a really nice job.
So Emory Jones warms up. The Gators won the toss. They're going to get the ball first. So that means we'll get a look at Jones and the Florida offense here tonight against UCF. Last time they met, September 9, 2006, Florida won 42-0 on the way to the national championship. Chris Leak threw for 352 yards and 4 scores.
All right, here we go. Getting ready. Screen will still update in just a minute.
Xavier Henderson and Malik Davis
Won't happen until after they do the first play, which should be a kickoff here. and probably a touchback, most likely. We'll see if we get a run back. Here comes the kick. Off and good. Let's see where we're at. Touchback.
A touch of the knee for Davis, and Florida will start from its 25-yard line. And when you talk about the Gators on offense, Roddy, 11th in the country at 470 yards a ball game, coming in third in the Southeastern Conference.
Yeah, and this is a team that, when they're at their best, they're able to run the football. Emory Jones being a big part of that. He's actually the last 100-yard rusher they have. They have not had a 100-yard rusher since the Tennessee game back in September. Emory Jones went for 144 in that one. They're going to start with an empty set. I would not be surprised to see them get him involved early in the run game.
Give me just a second to get this together.
In 2 of the last 3 ball games to close the regular season. And he'll start in the gun with 2 to the boundary and 3 to the field.
Whistles already.
Already a penalty.
5-yard penalty. First down.
And that is Gene DeLance making his 37th start at right tackle tonight.
There we go. Now we're ready to party. Let's do it.
There is Greg Knox, 2-0 as an interim head coach. Won a bowl win for Mississippi State, and of course the regular season finale when the Gators beat the Seminoles 24-21 in the Swamp.
First play from scrimmage. We got another penalty. Gonna take off running. Short gain. Let's see what the penalty is. We got another one.
Might have been Big Cat Bryant, Roddy.
Looked like it was, and Big Cat Bryant had a chance to sack Emory Jones.
Offsides.
Number 1. That penalty is declined. Result of the play. Second down.
What's up, Richard? Bloomin' Cheese in the house, everybody.
Our referee, Big Cat Bryant, the transfer from Auburn. And he's had a heck of a year.
And it looked like he pulled up there, Wes, like he thought the play was going to be blown dead, so he didn't tackle Emory Jones.
All right, second down and 7.
Gets a nice gain.
Second and 7.
That they opted for 2nd and 7 instead of 1st and 10, but nonetheless, that's where the Gators find themselves.
Yeah.
Handoff. Gotta fake it. Gotta throw.
Jones wants to throw.
Incomplete.
Batted down. Incomplete.
That was a horrible throw.
Right in the middle of the line.
Horrible throw.
A couple plays in there. I think it was Keenan Hester that got his hand on it, number 52. But again, UCF's going to play man-to-man on the back end. You see right there in the middle, 52, get his big hand in there and knock it down. A lot of empty sets early for Florida. He got 4 to the top, single.
Shotgun formation. Trips right. Trips right.
Kamara Gamble.
Yep, the big tight end to the slot left side.
Gonna throw.
The Gators hit 43.5.
Pressure coming. Hit as he throws. Incomplete. What's up, Richard? Good to see you, Jerry. Good to see you. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in.
They do a really nice job of putting the left tackle, Richard Garage, in a bind. He's got to choose whether he's going to.
That was good pressure right there.
To get the blitzer, or he's going to go outside and get the defensive end. He gets kind of between. Really doesn't pick up either one. Emory Jones gets hit, and UCF's able to force a punt.
Here comes the punt. It's off and clean. Drives it back to the 20. Outside to the 25. At the 30, out of bounds. First down, UCF.
Return for Amari Johnson, and that means we get our first look tonight at Mikey Keene, the freshman from Arizona who took over after the injury to Dylan Gabriel.
The true freshman who has really grown over the course
Love
of the
the Jaws theme in the background. What's up, Jeffrey? Welcome in.
He's hanging in the pocket under pressure, being able to deliver these accurate balls. He's got some running ability. Not
Love it.
Great runner. We actually might see the backup Parker Navarro come in and do some of the running. But Mikey Keene, a guy who has ability.
Shotgun formation.
Johnny Richardson in the backfield with him. And a 2-by-2.
Calls for it, got to throw. Pressure coming. Dumps it underneath to a screen to the running back. Gain of 11, first down. Wow, nice throw. Nice catch and throw.
The leading receiver for this UCF team. They're going to use screens
on the screen there.
On both sides. Keene opts to go.
Nice play call. I like it. A lot of misdirection. Handoff off tackle. Short game for Bowser. That is not the character from any of your favorite board games, nor is it a character from your favorite cartoon,
Feels like they can shift gears now with Bowser,
or a favorite video game for that matter, or the guy from Sha-Na-Na. That's a different guy. Shotgun, gonna throw. Pressure coming. Still looking for a man. Throws it away. Nathan, welcome in. 3rd and 7. 3rd and 7.
I think you see on this first drive kind of what UCF's thinking. They're a big screen team. It's going to have to run the football. But in terms of straight dropbacks and
shotgun formation, single back, offset eye.
3rd down and 7 now for the Knights.
UCF going to change the play at the line of scrimmage. Calling out the bike, changing the play.
Defense, 40th national, stopping 3rd down.
Going to throw, pressure coming. We got a flag. What was that flag? No? Yes? No? Nope. It was a towel thrown. 4th and 7.
It's press man on the outside. Kyer Elam, the outstanding corner.
There's no way he can catch that.
And Johnson actually creates some separation, but the pressure on Mikey Keene.
All right, back-to-back punts. Back-to-back Jack with the punts.
Andrew Osteen, 7th in the American at 41.1. Will punt it away.
I don't know. We have all the boxes here that was at our post office. If you send a box, it'll be opened up tomorrow. Everything that's been at the post office, we picked it up yesterday. There's the punt. Clean. Hit immediately at the 15. Dropped right there at the 15.
Tackle made by John Powell on teams. 8 schools had it once. No score.
In-game timeout, everybody.
Slices and sticks. Half pepperoni pizza?
Half Italian cheese sticks.
This is more about the pizza.
No, it's more about the cheese sticks. Pizza sticks.
Walk in and walk out at Little Caesars with hot and ready slices and sticks from 4 to 8 p.m. Pizza, pizza.
Sticks.
What if smartphones were more than just smart? The all-new Google Pixel 6 with a 24-hour adaptive battery that sends power precisely where you need it. Google Pixel 6.
These little cups would make great stocking stuffers. But how about right now in your mouth stuffers? Happy holidays to your mouth. Not sorry. Reese's.
Wherever your journey takes you this winter, get away with our best deals of the season. Right now, get huge savings on the entire lineup of award-winning Hyundai vehicles at the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. With new cars arriving just in time for the holidays, it's the perfect time to get a Hyundai. Get 0% APR financing plus 0 payments for 90 days on select vehicles. Now, during the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event.
Doug.
Superpowers from a spider bite. I could use some help showing the world how Liberty Mutual customizes their car insurance, so they only pay for what they need. Did it work? Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
Spider-Man No Way Home in theaters December 17th.
I'm going to see that tomorrow.
Let everything else go. What else? Picking our child up?
Anybody else in the chat see Spider-Man yet? Did you like it? Not like it? What'd you think? Don't give away anything about the movie. We're going to see it tomorrow, and other people might not have seen it, but just curious if everybody has liked it so far. That is our Christmas tradition that we do, is we go to a movie on Christmas Eve, and we're going to do that tomorrow ourselves. Pringle, what's up? Good to see you, buddy. Good game going on here so far. A lot of defense back and forth. Screen looks good. I'm happy with everything tonight, the way it's broadcasting so far. So let's have a master game. I should share it out. I didn't do that, so let me go do that myself. So I don't forget. We got the poll up there to vote on. Boom, we'll share that out. That's out there and gone. So let me share this out. Let me turn on the volume here.
The College Football Playoff Semifinals, Friday, December 31st on ESPN.
I'll take your pick. Cincinnati and Alabama in the afternoon, Georgia, Michigan at night. And here's
I'm doing both of those games. I can't wait.
UCF. In fact, Coach Malzahn said maybe in some ways tonight we're carrying the flag for our future home.
Well, how about the Big 12? I mean, they're adding 3 top 25 teams from this season.
All right, here we go. Shotgun formation for Florida.
Damian Pierce, the handoff from
Handoff up the middle. Solid gain. About 7. Nice run.
Toward the 23, 8 yards for Pierce.
Laugh and cry.
Before Justin Hodges makes the play.
Gene DeLance does a nice job of getting up on the linebacker, Tatum Bethune.
Sounds like somebody dies at the end to me.
Damian Pierce brings physical back. I really like him a lot. 5'10", 215 pounds.
Shotgun formation.
Yep.
Second down and 3. Handoff again.
He'll get the call here.
Gain of 1.5. It's going to be third and 1.5.
Him a yard shy of the first down. And Damian Pierce, Roddy, said on playing in the ball game, why? Because I'm a Gator, bro. When I signed here, I signed for 4 good years, get my education. I'm going to rock out that way until I die, you know?
Put that in the University of Florida Louvre. I'm a Gator, bro. He's a good player, too, going to the Senior Bowl.
Yep. Third and short. Jones will keep. And
no, he didn't get it.
Nice play. And that's Bryant. The Big Cat earns the moniker with plays like that, and he had help from Morris Brash on the other end.
Trayvon Morris Brash does a nice job at the point of attack, getting off a block and being able to stop Emory Jones. Big Cat Bryant with the pursuit.
That was nice right there.
Cleans it up. Morris Brash, though, and really nice job on third and short of forcing Florida into a punting situation.
Trayvon Morris Brash was sensational in their regular season finale.
Yes, he was.
5 tackles, a sack, 3 behind the line in the win over the Bulls.
Here comes the punt.
Crawshaw.
Boom, gets it off clean.
3 and out for Florida on offense.
Drives it back to the 25. Hit immediately. Goes nowhere.
On the punt return. Titus not much there. Another exchange. 3 and out for Florida twice. Knights get it next.
All right. We will be right back, everybody.
On game day, you expect the best from your team. It's all
just a little bit of pixie dust.
Just a little bit of pixie dust is all you need when working with Christina Whitman, realtor of choice for the Disney Chaotic Clubhouse. From making magic as a cast member to spreading magic as a top realtor for Century 21, she'll help you put that gold Century 21 sold sign on your property for sure. Central Florida's finest, Christina Whitman, 407-789-5334. Tell her that Pete McDevitt sent you. If you're looking for that spotless clean on your property, well, you need clean look on your property. Manchester, New Hampshire, everything fulfilling up in the New England area. www.clean-look.com, 603-669-1088. Mickey's got the broom out, giving the thumbs up. 55 plus years and 3 generations of service. Can't be wrong. If you want your property looking clean, you need clean look on your property.
Forever connected. The perfect gift to give this holiday. Exclusively at K.
This is why you want Farmers Claim Forgiveness. Your home premium won't go up just because of this.
Wow, that's something.
You get a whole lot of something with Farmers Policy Perks. Get a quote today.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Life is more interesting when it isn't mapped out. Live the life uncharted in the reimagined Lexus LX with new heights of power, technology, and refinement. Introducing the all-new LX. Luxury that knows no limits.
At Chipotle, real food always starts with real ingredients in real kitchens. When you order Chipotle, real food starts with you. Whether it's in restaurant, pickup, or delivery. However you Chipotle is the easiest way to Chipotle.
Welcome to NBA Christmas.
Union Home Mortgage Gasparilla Bowl is brought to you by Union Home Mortgage, proud title sponsor of the Gasparilla Bowl, and Ticket Smarter, a smarter way to buy tickets to live events.
Earlier today here in Tampa, both fan bases getting ready. Nitro out there taking care of the Knights. And now they've made their way inside Raymond James Stadium. Orange and blue, black and gold, and yeah, even a little holiday festive nature. And houses divided, I've noticed, around the stadium.
There's a lot of mixed color through this one. Both fan bases represented very well here.
Together in such close proximity. I'm sure a lot of them migrate to Tampa where we are, so there's just going to be some houses divided.
I'm loving the music by the bands at the field. All right, here we go. Keene out at quarterback. UCF with the ball. Let's see what they can do with their second time with the ball.
Johnny Richardson's coming to the ball game to work with Mikey Keene.
Shotgun going to throw. QB1's going to hold it, and he gets crushed. Keene says, I'm down.
Led the charge for the Gators.
Not a good collective call on that one.
Kind of took a second to get going this season. Had off-season foot surgery, but as the season's gone on, has really played extremely well. 4 sacks last week against Florida State, and you see him there using his hands, getting off the block, able to stop the quarterback run.
Making his 25th straight start tonight.
Shotgun formation.
His cops, Isaiah Bowser's come back in.
Hands it off, fakes it, gonna throw, dumps it underneath, tight end. Got him. Out to the 28.
Lowers the shoulder.
Third down coming up. Nice run
The 27.
after the catch.
And Mark Dunning.
Illegal formation.
And that'll kill that.
5 players in the backfield. 5-yard penalty. Replay. Second down.
Second down and 23 coming up, I believe.
Look at the.
Wow, that's not the way you want to
Some
go.
of this tonight, Roddy, and here we are.
Yeah, you absolutely did.
These guys are hitting hard tonight.
On Trey Dean. It's going to be all for naught.
UCF playing like they got something to prove. Florida playing not to be embarrassed by these small school.
Holler, one of those guys that probably didn't have an offer from Florida, took it out on Trey Dean.
He was a walk-on at UCF who was awarded a scholarship.
Shotgun, second and 20. Gonna throw, complete underneath. Gain of 4. Third and 16 coming up.
Oh my goodness. Schneider and it looks like Hopper.
We got helmets hooked together.
Lost the helmet because it got stuck, leveraged into Schneider's mask.
How many people do you think it's going to take to get this done?
Well, we're working on we got 2 right there now. It was just shy of the DOT project a minute ago with 4.
There you go.
They're going to throw it on the ground. That's the way you do it. Just slam it to the ground.
Hit it hard.
Wow.
There we go.
Tyron Hopper has to come out of the game. That was announced by the official because Hopper's helmet ended up coming off. Although I think that's a little unfair. That's like a jump ball. Like that one should just be a jump ball. Both guys get to go back in the game.
Tell you what, the equipment guy gets an A+ and a gold star, right?
All right, 10-14 and counting. Here we go.
Well, this possession is backed up for UCF.
Third and 15 still after the penalties. Shotgun going to throw. Dumps it underneath to the back. Short gain, maybe 4.
Great pursuit. Jalen Lee.
4th down coming up.
Came out of his stance and makes a heck of a play there after only 3 yards.
Then Derek Wingo, who just replaced Tyron Hopper in the game, makes the play in space as well. UCF's not going to have Mikey Keene sit back in the pocket and just let Florida tee off on him, even on these 3rd and longs. And they're going to try and screen pass, let their good playmakers run with the football.
So here is Osteen.
Shotgun, got to throw. Good go. Shotgun. But kicker's back to kick it. Sorry, I had a phone call looking at it.
Back at the 30.
Back to the 30. Dances around. Out to the 35, 38.
35 to about the 38-yard
Nice
line.
run back,
So with 9 minutes to go, Florida gets it back. Here's our college football look ahead brought to you by Union Home Mortgage. And Roddy, make note of December 31st, 11 a.m. We now have Rutgers. Wake Forest in the TexLayer Gator Bowl.
Yeah, congratulations to Greg Schiano's crew.
Yep.
Have to get ready quickly. I'm assuming those guys are at home, come back to campus, but you got the two big semifinal games, Alabama versus Cincinnati, Michigan, Georgia, and then a couple of really good
I'm excited about that.
Utah matchup.
Wake Forest and Rutgers at 11. Alabama, Cincinnati, 3:30. Michigan, Georgia, 7:30. That's going to be my whole day. Can't wait. Shotgun, going to fake it. Going to throw. Nowhere to go. Dancing around. Now he's going to get hit behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a sack.
And that was Cam Good. Started his career at Virginia Tech and is down his redshirt junior year in Orlando.
They were trying to hit the tight end on the throwback. You see Gamble on the right side of your screen. He's trying to go back to the left side. That's where Emory Jones is looking. It's a really good play by Good, getting off the block and tackling Jones.
Quick snap
After the wideout. Gain of 10 and more. Out into UCF territory. Nice catch and run.
Got a blitz from the field from UCF. Devon Wilson goes
first down, Florida.
Numbers on the outside. Jones just tosses it out. It's well executed. It's a nice read by Jones, seeing that he had two blockers for the
first
two
and 10.
defenders, and Whittemore gets a nice game.
From the midfield strike. Fakes the handoff. Going to throw. Going down the field. Got a man. Incomplete.
Was the intended receiver. The 6'5" redshirt junior.
That's a shame.
Justin Shorter working against Devontae Brown.
Couple things.
Yeah, it is a fun watch, RJ. I have a good time with it. Hopefully we'll get a lot of friends coming in here tonight. Make some new friends, all that kind of good stuff. Francisco's hitting up the emojis. Members get those special emojis. If you want membership, just click that link. You're in. You can have the special membership and all that kind of stuff. Shotgun, handoff, up the middle. Solid run, gain of 10 and more. First down, down to the 31. First down, Florida.
Yeah, it's an inside zone play. I think it's designed to cut back, though, because he follows Gamble, who's coming across the formation, and it's a big hole on the left side for him. Nice game for Florida.
There's the link. Jesse dropping it.
First down and 10, 32-yard line.
First down and 10, short run.
Keeps the feet moving
inside the 30 to the 28.
Now, there's
second down.
We haven't called Tatum Bethune name yet. The problem is Tatum Bethune was the man at the close of the regular season. He had 32 tackles in the last two ball games for UCF prior to this bowl game.
So that's pretty good. 32 tackles.
Yeah, that's pretty good myself. I would agree.
Against South Florida.
Yep.
Shotgun formation, hands it off, fakes it, gonna throw. It's a tight, it's a wide receiver.
Maybe a yard or two.
Short dump, he didn't get much.
Before he is controlled out in space.
Third down coming up, third down.
But it sets up a third and manageable, and here's where the legs of Emory Jones become a huge factor. Because if you bring pressure, if you're UCF, you have to keep your rush lane integrity. Because any little space, especially up the middle, Emory Jones is able to escape. He can make you pay and get the first down.
Nobody's converted a third down.
Shotgun formation with an empty backfield. He's going to throw. Pressure's coming. Underneath, dropped. Oh! It would have been a first down. Goodbye, Donkey. Welcome in the Donkey, everybody.
In the Donkey.
Goodbye, Donkey.
Gamble finds a good bit of space. Just on the outside shoulder, doesn't look it in, drops the football. Florida's leading the offense on the field, though. Interesting decision for Greg Knox.
Chris Howard's longest field goal this year is 42 yards against Missouri.
Yeah.
4th and 5, they're going to go for it. From the 28.
4th down and 5.
I think if I'm Derek McGee, you're putting the ball in the hands of Emory Jones to run.
Shotgun formation. Going to throw.
Jones.
Going down the field.
Toward the end zone.
Oh, his receiver falls down.
Looking for Rick Wells.
Incomplete. Possession turned over to UCF.
So they give it away on downs with Jones trying to hit Wells, Ronnie.
Jones goes for an all downfield.
Wow.
Jacob Copeland wide open for the first down. Wells had a shot at it, but not able to haul it in. Turnover on downs. UCF's going to have the ball.
Welcome to Allstate, where our new
Not
lower
yet, Jim.
auto
Not
rates
yet.
are
We'll
worth
see.
celebrating. Now get new lower
Welcome
auto
in,
rates.
Ollie.
You're in good hands with Allstate. Click or call for a lower auto rate today.
Hey, you! Domino's is giving away $50 million in surprise frees.
Other delivery apps add surprise fees. At Domino's, we're giving out surprise frees instead. When you order delivery online, you can be surprised with free food. I love it from Domino's.
Team, it's been a grind, but I think I've aged you well. Some might say perfect. Who's ready to show who's the cheesiest?
I woke up feeling the cheesiest, Coach. Cheez-It, official sponsor of the college football playoff.
For the perfect present, the perfect place is your local Ace. Around the block, what you need in stock, with people who know their gifts. Your local Ace has great gifts. Order online and get free delivery or curbside pickup. Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
The best thing to order is when you are sitting at soccer practice, order it through your phone while you're sitting there, and then you go and pick it up. But you're much more of a player.
I'll take UCF.
And that's what I love about you.
Absolutely. Everybody wants to play it. I'll take
Seat
it.
in my pants.
In a heartbeat. I think UCF stays with them.
At Nature's Bounty, we give you more. More immune support with the only vitamin C that lasts 24 hours. More restful sleep with the first ever triple action sleep supplement. We put more of our brains into helping your heart. We give you more wellness solutions backed by rigorous science than we ever have before. Nature's Bounty gives you more, so you can live bountifully.
This Checkers garlic and butter bacon Buford is for Eli. He's got this covered. So Checkers covered this Buford with garlic sauce, with butter and bacon just for him. Crush that garlic and butter bacon Buford, Eli. You've earned it. Get Checkers delivered through our rewards app.
The time-saving element of Tovala has definitely changed my day, my night, and it just makes life easier for me. Tovala is my personal chef.
Tovala. Browse this week's meals at tovala.com.
Well, Jacob Copeland, a little frustrated on the bench. On that fourth down, Emory Jones opted to go downfield, take a shot. But watch Copeland, third from the bottom. You've got the safety playing man-to-man. It's 4th and 5. Safety's playing 12 yards off.
Oh, he had a
Copeland
first
hooks up
down
right in the middle
easily.
of the field. He's wide open. Emory Jones has already decided that he's going down the field.
There's nobody
That
on it.
situation as a quarterback, you got to know the situation. Let's get the first down.
Wow, what's
Looks
up,
like
Keith?
Man-to-man. He read it because he knew where he was going. But he could have hit Copeland for an easy one. Instead, he goes down the field. Wells has an opportunity to make the play, but that would
All
be
right,
an easy
shotgun
pick and catch.
formation.
Knights take over at their 27.
Fakes the handoff, going to throw.
And the quick
Incomplete.
touchdown.
In and out of the hands of the wideout.
Ryan O'Keefe off the arm of Mikey King.
6:33 left in the first. 8-4 UCF.
Get the sense
6
for
and
UCF.
6.
It's going to be
Florida.
about staying on schedule through running the football.
Hey, Casey,
short
welcome in,
passes
buddy.
early.
Good to see you here.
As we've seen, third down, Gus Malzahn's not taking chances. Drop back with long developing routes.
King's got 2 to the boundary.
Shotgun formation, going to throw. Pressure coming. Hits him underneath. Complete. Not even get back to the line of scrimmage. Hit for a loss.
Well done, the Gators in the secondary. And Tyron Hopper, the linebacker, who's playing a lot tonight because Diabate is out of there.
It's basically like a screen pass. You're trying to get receiver coming across. You got a tackle to the field, lined up like a
Casey
receiver.
will be live Christmas Eve on his channel from Magic Kingdom. You don't want to miss that.
And now third in the
Sorry, New Year's Eve. New Year's Eve. I'm getting ahead of myself. Complete. Short dump. Nothing. Didn't get anything. So New Year's Eve, Casey will be live from Florida. Watch the fireworks with him.
A great program. He's made some big-time plays in this possession to stop the Knights.
Yeah, he splits 2 offensive linemen to make this play. It's a really nice play by the inside linebackers, getting an opportunity to be first on the field with Mahmoud Diabate opting not to play in this game. And UCF, again, struggling on those 3rd and longs.
Still no score.
Here comes the punt. It's off and clean.
From Osteen.
Drives it back to the 25. Out to the 30. 35. 40. Hit at the 40. Dropped at the 43.
Slung around and dropped. 48.
Dropped at the 43.
And let's take a look at tonight's performance update prepared by Tax Act. Oh, my goodness. Back to mid-September. And the two-point try, Ronnie, that would have sent the ball game with the Crimson Tide to overtime.
Then they lost to Kentucky.
Really tough losses. Not when they're throwing the ball in the end zone against Kentucky.
Lost to LSU.
Same thing against LSU down the stretch. One-score game. Didn't stop there. This one against Missouri. Missouri's able to convert. Two-point conversion to win that one. How different the season could have been.
Tough season for the Gators.
Yep. 5:12 to go in the first period.
Handoff up the middle, short game.
The call on first down. He'll get 3, potentially 4 on the carry. Boy, we're seeing the hard running and driving of Damian Pierce, senior from Bainbridge, Georgia. Remember, I said at the top, the only game in which he had 10 or more carries this year was Florida State, Ronnie.
And he's did a really nice job in that one with 62 yards. I think this is a situation where you ride Damian Pierce.
Handoff up the middle, solid gain, first down and more. Down to the 45, nice run.
Dylan Lester held on there.
It's not just about the physicality of
yeah, that's same for a lot of people.
The offensive line. I mean, you got number 77, Ethan White, driving Ricky Barber to the ground, and then Pierce finishes it.
Did he say Ricky Bobby?
Strong run at the end. If you're Florida, you're an SEC school. It's a line of scrimmage league. See if UCF can keep up.
Shotgun handoff again. Up the middle, nice run. Gain of about 5.
He's got the rhythm a little bit running the football. Corey Thornton spun him around. It's a pickup of right at about 5. Maybe a step more.
It's nothing fancy here either. I mean, this is simple inside zone power. Nothing fancy, just making UCF.
Nothing fancy. You heard it here.
Numbers to the run, because the more success you have, the more bodies you're going to see creeping down into the box.
Yep. Second down and 5.
Fakes the handoff. RPO going to keep it. First down, Florida. Down to the 25. Nice run by Jones, QB1 on the run.
Linebacker comes up to make the play. It's a 16-yard run for Jones.
This play looks like a split zone to the defense, but the tight end just wraps around. Gamble leads Jones down the field. Really didn't need to. It was wide open there.
No, he really didn't need
Jones
to.
did a big game.
So Florida right back on the attack again, and Pierce running the
Pierce, solid run inside the 20, down to the 18.
On first down. Tackle made by Thornton and Lester from the UCF secondary. And now Travis Williams, the former Auburn Tiger, who coordinates Gus Malzahn's defense, got me a little concerned. Florida's starting to get the ground game humming here.
Yeah, they're going with a little bit of tempo too, not substituting, so you got to keep the same people on the field.
Another carry from Pierce.
Handoff, off tackle, hit at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
The edge got shut down. Justin Hodges, who's listed as the Knight in kind of their 4-2-5, Roddy, busted it up.
Watch him at the point of attack. Just stands up. Jamarcus Weston was able to make Pierce bounce out. In another third manageable situation. Looks like UCF has everybody within 5 yards of the line of scrimmage.
They put a tight end to the right, 3 receivers to the left.
Shotgun, gonna roll out, go back the other way. Screen. Nice play. First down and more. Down to the 10. Hammered at the 3. First and goal, Florida.
Wilson saves the touchdown for Kamari Gamble.
How about this play design and the call by Garrett?
Thanks for the update, David.
He's calling the plays. We've got a UCF
That's awesome.
down.
Overall good.
Hodges, so we just
They won, right?
It's a great
That's a good
play
thing.
design by Florida to pick up that first down.
We got a UCF player down.
So with just ahead of 2 minutes to go, they're out to 10 to Justin Hodges. And after a series of runs, they kind of show run, Roddy, and then hit you on the backside.
Well, they made it look like they were going to run sprint out to the field. Little pick play looked like it was going to be set up for Trent Whittemore. Then he turns around and throws it back to the tight end. And there was nobody. I mean, look at the top of the screen. You're going to see it. Looks like Emory Jones is going to roll this way. Whittemore is going to be third from the bottom. It looks like they're setting up a little pick play for him. But Gamble on the backside just kind of sneaks out. And then watch, there's nobody for UCF anywhere near Devon Wilson does a really nice job of getting back in the picture, because if he doesn't, that's a touchdown.
Right.
Yeah, that could have been a touchdown.
Wilson of recovering, but a really nice play design, nice execution by Florida.
First and goal for the Gators at UCF's 4-yard line. You see Hodges is able to make the bench area on his own. Seven plays in. There's been 6 runs in the first pass a moment ago. 15 yards for Kamari Gamble.
All right, here we go. First and goal, Florida.
Too tight look. Pierce is the running back.
Oh, they got him off sides, I think.
Jones will keep it. Flags thrown.
Flags thrown. They're calling false start.
There's no play before the snap. False start. Offense number 87. 5-yard penalty. First down.
First down.
The second tight end for Florida, Jonathan Odom. Remember I said there were 2 tight ends in the set. They were both to the right, and Odom the guilty party.
Frustrating. I mean, you've been so good running the football. You feel really good.
That's a shame for them.
First and goal from the 5. This makes it a little more difficult, obviously.
Yep.
And being backed up to almost the 10-yard line.
Number 12 has to leave the game. There was no play. He has to stay out for 1 play.
Especially when you go off the field as Odom did.
Welcome in, Jason.
Your position coach, Tim Brewster.
Yeah. UCF, Justin Hodges ran off. Now they've got a player, Devontae Dawson, on the field for him. They were still getting a replacement on there.
Well, Hodges thought it counted as a play. That's why he went back, right? Jones on first.
Handoff. Gonna fakes it. Gonna throw. Incomplete. We got a flag. Gonna be first and goal.
Devon Wilson might be guilty of pass interference here against Whittemore.
Pass interference. Defense number 9. The foul occurred in the end zone. The ball be placed at the 2-yard line. Automatic first down.
I think it's a good call. Devon Wilson just contacts Whittemore and really pushes him off his line as that ball's in the air. You'll see it better here. Watch him, the collision, the push. That's pass interference. UCF fans don't like it, but it's a good call.
So first and goal at the 2 now. Just hand this to Pierce, don't you, Roddy?
Absolutely.
And Pierce to the goal line. And
he's in! He's in!
Florida touchdown.
That drive.
7-0 extra point pending Florida.
Other than the throwback to Gamble, and most of the damage was done on the ground, and the vast majority of that done by Damian Pierce, getting behind that big offensive line.
Sure did.
Emory Jones pitched in with a run of his own, but that drive was a Damian Pierce drive.
9 plays, 58 yards. Pierce's 13th rushing score of the year.
Extra point up and good. The ticker will catch up in just a minute.
Draw first blood late in the first period.
And watch number 77, Ethan White. That's who Pierce is going to follow on the power play. You're down near the goal line. You find the big pulling guard who throws a block for you.
7-0.
And then you power into the end zone. Getting behind those pads at 215 pounds. So really nice drive, nice statement drive for Florida. Putting the ball on the ground and seeing if UCF was going to be up to the task in their front 7 of stopping the run. The Gators end up with the ball in the end zone behind that big fella.
Ethan White making his 9th start tonight. You see the NCAA record, 423 straight now for Florida.
Wow.
Last time they were shut out, October of 1988.
Ooh, buddy. Okay. That's a minute.
That's a wow.
Is that pre-Ronnie
What's
Jones?
up, Spaceman Dave? It's the same to you, buddy.
They have not been shut out in my lifetime.
I cannot say the same.
All right, here we go with the kick.
Ryan O'Keefe will wait. And Chris Howard will kick it away for Florida. O'Keefe from the 7. Fakes the reverse. 25 and out to the 27 before he gets dumped over. That's
Dumped
where
over.
the Knights will get started. Don't forget this season, along with their contributions to the university's general scholarship funds for every field goal and extra point, Maine All-State also donated to the American Red Cross to help with disaster relief efforts. Thank you to All-State. Their long commitment to college football. So the 9-play drive, they got Florida the touchdown, and now
Here we go, UCF's turn with the ball.
Start from their 26-yard line.
UCF's going to start to have to challenge these Florida defensive backs down the field.
Handoff up the middle, short gain, minimal. Maybe a yard.
Ronnie, let's check in with Taylor Davis.
Well, guys, down here on the UCF sideline, coach is really emphasizing to this offense to avoid tackles for loss and penalties on early downs. Like you both have talked about, this is a team that only converted 30% of third downs this season, and especially against this Florida defensive front, they know more manageable early downs is going to be key.
Shotgun, gonna hand it off again.
Trying to get the run.
Off tackle, run up the middle, 10 yards and more. Out to the 45, 50, 45, 40, down to the 35, down to the 31. First down, UCF.
It is a 38-yard run.
And they hurry back up to the line of scrimmage. Real quick, gonna snap and pitch. Short run, gain of 2. Not much.
Maybe a step or two. In fact, they were going so fast, Scooby Williams made the tackle that the chain gang was making double time.
But watch Lakai Paule with the pancake springing Johnny Richardson. He didn't need much.
Shotgun,
Richardson,
second down.
guy, but very physical.
Handoff again, up the middle. Solid gain, 5 or 6 yards.
And Bowser fights
End of the first
30.
quarter, everybody.
Play this first period, but after
End of the
Florida's
first
touchdown,
quarter.
UCF is trying to answer. Damian Pierce has got Florida to a 7-0 lead after one in the Union Home Mortgage Gasparilla Bowl.
Today's TaxAct football forecast. Refunds with an excellent chance of more money for you. TaxAct, the official tax filing software of full season. Here's to all you out there whipping up a casserole on an hour's notice. Here's to making lists and making sure you don't run out of the things you need. Here's to the real everyday heroes taking care of business and all the people you love. At Dollar General, we're proud to be right around the corner with the brands you love for less. So stop by your neighborhood DG and let's make real deals happen.
Introducing Wendy's new hot and crispy fries. Preferred almost 2-to-1 over McDonald's. Try them today, only at Wendy's.
This is called momentum. There's no off season, just work that builds on itself over and over and over again. Because the only way is through.
We've been waiting all year to come together.
Happy holidays from Lexus.
Get $1,500 lease cash toward a 2022 RX 350.
USAA is made for the safe pilots, like Matt, who can come to a stop with barely a bobble. With USAA Safe Pilot, when you drive safe, you can save up to 30% on your auto insurance. USAA, what you're made of, we're made for. Get it booked today.
So you think Santa will like these red and green M&Ms?
I don't know. I never met the guy. He does exist.
They do exist. Santa?
When you walk in the door with the new triple bacon pizza from Papa John's, oh, that smell of bacony goodness has everyone showing up. And I mean everyone. It's the season of bacon at Papa John's.
Belief doesn't wear pads. It doesn't get a helmet. And yet every week, we send it out here. And sometimes it gets crushed. But if it lives on, belief only grows stronger. Until it's strongest when the lights are brightest. Alabama versus Cincinnati. Michigan versus Georgia. One of these teams will make believers of us all.
We welcome you back to the Union Home Mortgage Gasparilla Bowl as part of Capital One Bowl Mania. We get ready to go to quarter 2 here tonight at Raymond James in Tampa. Florida leads UCF 7-0. Great to be with Roddy Jones, Taylor Davis, and our entire ESPN college football crew. Roddy, here comes 3rd down and 4 for UCF, trying to answer the Florida touchdown.
Yeah, and this is their shortest 3rd down, and it looks like we're going to get Joey Gatewood, the massive Auburn/Kentucky transfer. Gus Malzahn well aware. Expects the quarterback run.
All right, here we go. Fakes the handoff, gonna run, didn't get it.
Cannot break away.
4th down. Kevin Davis is gone. Bye, Kevin Davis.
Well, I tell you what, Hopper has made already a handful of plays with this Florida defense.
It's actually going back over to the Gators.
But Hopper on the right side of your screen, watch him get around the block to be able to get to Gatewood.
They wouldn't have got it anywhere. There's too many Gators there.
4th down and 5. Knights are 0 for 4 on 3rd down, and
what do we got? Timeout?
Timeout before the 4th down play.
Florida.
Christian Robinson, the former Georgia linebacker.
Timeout, Florida.
He was the interim defensive coordinator. He and Trey Dean having a conversation here. And Kyer Elam trying to get Dean to calm down here before a very big 4th down, Roddy.
Yeah, you get in these situations and tempers start flaring a little bit if you're not getting a call or the communication's not there. I mean, that was a play out of a pretty good play.
Alabama, Cincinnati coming up December 31st, 3:30 on this channel. Michigan, Georgia, that night on this
They're
channel.
not going to get a drop back pass most likely. They haven't done that very much this game. So
When I'm doing something, Patrick, I'll put the camera on from time to time.
Outside of the pocket. Maybe Gus Malzahn has a similar play to what we saw Florida do, some type of throwback, although this is a more traditional formation.
Bowser is the running back for Mikey King. And now all of a sudden the Knights make a slight adjustment at the top of your screen. King got to make a quick throw. Does inside route.
Complete. 1st down. UCF.
Whose last reception was October 30th at Temple.
1st down, UCF.
For Mikey Key being able to get it.
And welcome in, Patrick.
Linebacker Rashad Torrance get this ball down to Nate Craig Myers, who catches it just in front of Amari Burney. It's a really nice conversion on 4th down.
3rd catch of the year for Craig Myers.
Shotgun, gonna run. Up the middle.
Former Northwestern Wildcat Isaiah.
Gain of 5.
Picking
Down to the 15.
Kind of
Wow.
what you saw there, not necessarily out of the Wildcat formation, but that was a play
UCF
that had a lot of success
going after him tonight.
last week against USF. Last week, what am I saying? Last month against USF. Last game they played.
That'll be the Friday after Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
sir.
there you go. A month ago.
2nd down and 5.
Shotgun formation. Single back set to the eye.
Scored in the red zone almost 85% of the time. 4th in the American.
Handoff up the middle.
Has to hammer straight away.
Maybe a yard. Maybe. At the very most.
Dexter had 9 tackles in that close loss we showed you from earlier in the year against Alabama. Comes into this game, he'll play a lot tonight. Antonio Valentino and Daquan Newkirk, neither player available here tonight for Florida.
The thing about this drive is UCF has stayed in 3rd and shorts. It hits an explosive play.
Shotgun formation, empty back set. Handoff up the middle, 1st down. UCF down to the 2.
Inside the 5 at the 3. Holler the tight end, Roddy. Sprung the tackle.
Bowser with the run.
Holland does a nice job of setting up like he's going to pass block. He just releases the defensive end.
Shotgun handoff up the middle. That was too easy on that one. Good Lord. Seven all, extra point pending.
Response by UCF. The Knights going forward on 4th down, converting, being able to put the ball in the end zone.
Nice run.
Look at this little swinging gate.
Oh, they're going to go for 2.
And they will throw for the 2, and they held on or no. It's ruled incomplete.
Incomplete.
Andrew Breno, the back
wow.
Tried to deliver the ball into the end zone to Jake Heskett.
So 7-6 will be the score here.
But Isaiah Bowser punches in his 8th rushing score of the year. Knights to within a point in Tampa.
On game day, you expect the best from
In-game
your
timeout,
team.
everybody. In-game
It's
TO.
all or nothing. You should have the same expectations of your mortgage lender. The Union Home Mortgage experience is personalized to you and backed by a team of pros to guide you over the goal line. Because when you win,
I don't know. I think it's a beverage.
Union Home Mortgage. Promises kept.
Domino's new oven-baked dips are so new that we made a new commercial about their newness. Try new flavors like our cheesy marinara, baked apple, or hot and melty 5-cheese with our not new but still delicious twists. Carry out Domino's new oven-baked dips and twist combos or any 3-topping pizzas for $7.99 each.
I said the hip, they get ready to hip hop, and you don't stop the rockin' to the bang, baby.
1 Million Fragrance for Men by Paco Rabanne. At Macy's, the fragrance destination.
Are you ready for the Week 18 season finale and for Wild Card Weekend to extend into Monday? Well, you better get ready.
It's 1:15 a.m. and time for another classic hit.
Meet Self, the app for you to build credit and build savings so you can build your dreams. Build credit, build savings, build your dreams. Get Self.
Hey, our reservation's at 7.
I am ready.
Great.
Ooh, nice.
Thank you.
Well, 7-6 Florida the lead. Early second period. We welcome you back to Raymond James in Tampa. And Taylor Davis is with the guy who is the next head coach for Florida, Billy Napier.
Thank you, Wes. All right, Coach. I know this time of year is always crazy in the world of college football, but I have to assume for you it's been quite a whirlwind. What's the past month or so been like since you were announced as the next head coach of Florida?
Well, it's humbling, right? Be the head football coach at the University of Florida. It's a special opportunity, right? It's a great opportunity to lead. We've got an incredible challenge in front of us, but we're excited about it.
This is a program that is, a tradition of success.
That's right, they got a new coach coming in.
What will your approach be to continue that?
Here comes the kickoff. Florida getting the ball.
Focus on the things that we can control.
Crushed.
It's going to be a team effort.
Taking it to 5, 10, 15, 20.
Incredible.
Dancing to
history,
20. After the
great
25, 30.
Talented team. So, got to pull the rope in the right direction, and we'll have success.
Coach, your name has really been in several conversations for other coaching jobs the past several seasons because of the success that you had. What was it about this Florida job that made it the right fit for you?
I think it was a combination of a few things. for one, I didn't think the job was finished at the University of Louisiana. So to complete that task, to win the conference championship, to have home field advantage was a special experience. We had a great staff, great group of people. And it was seamless, right? I think just really appreciate the leadership.
Shotgun formation from the 30. Rolls out, looking to throw. Pressure coming. Throws it away.
Humble to be here.
Second down.
Looking forward to the future.
Gasparilla's a soda or something.
Well, Coach. Thank you so much
But I'm sure it has something to do with the mortgage thing they do or something.
Taylor, thank you. Thanks to
I don't know.
Chatsworth, Georgia's Billy Napier, who went 40-12 with the Raging Cajuns, Roddy. And you and I had a chance to do a game or two of his. You've done a few more than that. It's nothing but impressive what he did in the Sun Belt.
It absolutely is incredibly impressive. And I think the most impressive thing about it is the way he built that football team. Had a chance to see them early last year.
Name of a pirate.
Season.
Okay.
Saw them early this year, and then later this year, his Louisiana team.
Shotgun, gonna throw.
With great play on the line of scrimmage.
Complete. Out to the 47. First down. Is that the name of the pirate for Tampa Bay? Since they're playing in Tampa Bay, I wonder.
Wilson, the tackle in the secondary for UCF.
It's good delivery. You've got man-to-man coverage on Devon Wilson. And Wells, who's been a popular target, seen him targeted a couple of times. It's a nice job of bringing this ball in.
Shotgun, gotta hand it off. Nope, gonna throw. Short gain out to the 43.
Rolling catch of the football for 6'5" Justin Shorter in front of Devontae.
First down, Florida.
First down for the Gators at the 36.
Oh, there we go. Okay, well that explains it. Jesse figured it out.
On the last drive, UCF a little bit more man-to-man coverage in early downs to try and stop that run. More bodies committed to stopping the run.
Shotgun formation again. Gonna throw again as he's hit. Throws it up midair. Should have been intercepted. Incomplete. He got hammered. Deacon, what's up?
And the big fella is working, Roddy.
Yeah, he is. He's just able to split on the right side of your screen. Split a couple of Florida offensive linemen, and Emory Jones had absolutely no time to throw that ball. Fortunate the defensive back had his back turned, or else there was an opportunity to make a play on that when it, in all intents and purposes, looked like a punt.
Second to the full 10. And we got a pre-snap penalty again on Florida. I think it's another false start on the Gators. And that's 3 of them here in the first half.
Wow.
Offense, number 12.
Going the opposite way.
Second down.
Here's the one thing. Greg Knox told us this in our visit. These guys have done everything we've asked them to do in this transition period, Roddy. But he also knew, too, if we're going to beat UCF, we're going to have to play clean and we're going to play fairly disciplined football in order to do so.
Yeah, and they haven't quite done either one of those things so far. And they're actually probably fortunate that the penalty got called there. It looked like a run. The receivers weren't going anywhere. Emory Jones was just going to be running for his life.
Second down after the penalty. Jones backing
Jones throws it in the ground.
Malik Davis incomplete. And had it been caught, Trayvon Morris Brash was the guy bearing down on Jones, by the way. But big 5'4" is causing a problem inside now.
He certainly is. He's done a really nice job getting up the field, being able to penetrate and cause problems for Emory Jones. And we saw UCF with a lot of 3rd and longs early. But now the defense has forced one. So the question is, how many yards do you think Florida needs to get in order to think about going for it on 4th down if you're not able to get it on this 3rd and 15?
In motion, you see Wells.
Shotgun formation again. Gonna throw. Pressure coming. Gonna race out of there. Gonna run. 40, 35, 34-yard line. 4th down coming up.
And I think you go for it here. You're down. It's going to be 4th down. It's about 9 yards. It's too far for a field goal. It's too close for a punt.
And they're going to walk Howard out there.
Yeah.
This is going to be his longest of the year.
Well, that's going to be interesting.
This will be 51 yards for Chris Howard. It would be 9
What's up, Dave
yards
Chappelle?
longer than his longest.
Marky doing with us as well. Field goal attempt coming up for the Gators.
Marco Ortiz handles
From the right hash.
The punter, Jeremy Crawshaw.
Looking straight on. Kick is up. No, he missed it.
Partially blocked, I believe.
I don't think it was, Wes. You just missed that one bad. UCF's going to have great field position when we come back.
All right, let's go say hello to some great people that support us. And we will be right back.
It's the most wonderful time of the year, and we adore everything that comes with it. Cozy layers, trendy tops, and so much more. Check out BJux Boutique, offering fashionable and comfortable clothing for women's sizes small to 3X. Guys, there are gift certificates available. Download the app on your smartphone or go to bjuxboutique.commentsold.com for all the ladies in your life.
Hello, this is Josh.
And I am Amy, and we are from Central Florida Novelty and Gifts. We are a family-owned small shop. We are an authorized Loungefly retailer.
Please check out our website as we carry Loungefly, Funko Pops, Tervis, Danielle Nicole, and Fig Pins. We take pride in providing great customer service as our customers are our number one priority. You can follow us on Instagram and Facebook for up-to-date product information and new releases.
Well, hello, fellow Disney freaks. This is Disney Connections, and I'm Rob.
And I'm Melanie.
And we are here to invite you to come by our channel over at Disney Connections on YouTube,
where we do unboxings, box swaps, lives from the park, and sometimes we have guest speakers.
We also want to invite you to come over to www.mainstreettreat.com to pick up your favorite Disney treats.
Right from the park, shipped to you. Hope to see you soon.
Hey everybody, I'm Bob.
Hey there guys, I'm Kelly. Our channel is about travel, food, and drinks. That includes Disney resorts, Disney cruises, and Disney Vacation Club.
We present videos that are fun and informative to help you make the most of your travels to Disney and beyond.
We upload travel vlogs every Saturday, have an interactive live stream every Sunday, and post an occasional Food and Booze Friday restaurant or lounge review.
We would love for you to join our YouTube family and kick back, relax, and enjoy the ride.
Some great people, great businesses there. BJux Boutique, Central Florida Novelty and Gifts, the Main Street Treat Company, and talk about YouTube channels there, Bob and Kelly and Disney Connections. Fantastic. We're here. Florida 7-6. They just missed a field goal. Going to be UCF ball when we return. 10 minutes, 24 seconds left on the clock. We're excited here to do the Gasparilla Bowl in Tampa Bay. With two Florida teams. You got a lot of people in the stands tonight. They have filled in the stadium. They finally came in from their tailgate. We're glad you found us. Hope you'll hang out and have a good time with us tonight. Hit that subscribe if you're new and share us out. All the good stuff. Tube it up and have some fun. Let's get back at it here as they're coming back in.
Interception to seal that second overtime against Memphis back in 2017. And then Mackenzie Milton, the star of the Peach Bowl, to beat Auburn and Gus Malzahn. How about that? 13-0 in 17, 12-1 a year later, 10-3 in 19, 6-4 in 20, and an 8-win campaign for Gus Malzahn in his first year in Orlando.
And that trend through three coaching administrations, the 17 season, Scott Frost, and Josh Heupel, now Gus Malzahn. I saw our graphics team didn't put national champions under that 2017 season. I think some UCF fans are going to have an issue with that.
Yeah. That's not our folks. That's not us, folks, right? 7-6 though the score, and here's Bowser on first down, trying to return to form.
Bowser first down, short run.
Lamar Goods, first guy there.
Yeah, pretty much, Deacon. I agree.
The success that UCF had was in large part due to staying on schedule, being able to get into these third and shorts, and even fourth and manageable. Being able to let Mikey Keene, if he does throw the ball, deliver it quickly, get the ball out quick. Those first down
shotgun formation. Pitch off.
Here's O'Keefe.
Nice run. First down and more. Out to midfield, 49-yard line. First down, UCF.
The junior from Austin, Texas, who gives him a lift on the ground here, Roddy.
He certainly does. He's explosive. His ability to make people miss in the hole. Rashad Torrance, the safety, comes down, tries to get
hand off again, up the middle.
It's a big game.
Bowser.
Gain of about 4.
And UCF is one of the best teams in the country at this. They hit you for a big gain down the field, rushing the football. They're right back on the ball and handing the ball off. And now it's 2nd and 5. Because you go tempo, because you quick snap, on a simple inside zone play, UCF's as good as anybody at that.
Shotgun formation, gonna throw.
Barrel of the pistol with Mikey Keene.
Pressure coming, rolls out, gonna throw, looking down the field, goes underneath. Got the tight end for a first down. Nice catch. And Yak, after contact, was good.
Who's one of their better special teams guys, Trap Toller.
It's not poorly covered. Looked like Keene was actually trying to find Johnny Richardson out of the backfield. Tyron Hopper does a nice job of covering that. Keene works back to the tight end for a nice
shotgun
game.
formation. Reverse. End around. First down and more. Down the sideline. He goes 20, 10, 5. Tackled at the 4. Wow. Nice play.
So Malzahn did dig into the bag of tricks.
Well, you knew at some point Gus Malzahn, one of the best play designers in the country, was going to have something. They fake the jet sweep going to the right. It looks like it could be a quarterback off of it. Then they toss it to O'Keefe.
First and goal.
34 yards, and Bowser got hit in the backfield on the first and goal play.
Second down and goal. They marked it at the 10. They said he was just out of bounds at the 10, just inside the 10.
And now Keene has come back into the lineup.
Shotgun formation.
Gus Malzahn is a fantastic play caller and play designer. You've seen it in the past few.
Florida trying to find pressure again. Bowser carries.
Up the middle, nothing. Maybe a yard.
Oman Bielen makes the stop. So now all of a sudden 3rd and goal, and personnel changes for the Knights. In fact, they sneak 6'7" tight end Jake Hescock down to the bottom of your screen.
Looks like number 87, Charlie Browder, actually down at the bottom.
Shotgun formation. Single back to the eye. Gonna throw. Pressure coming. Dancing around. Gonna try to run away. Gets sacked in the backfield. At the 19. Wow.
Tyron Hopper has been everywhere in this first half.
He certainly has. He's going to wrap around the left side of the offensive line and just keep working. Gets inside the block of Isaiah Bowser and pursues the quarterback. Mikey Keene does a nice job of maneuvering in the pocket, just not the foot speed to outrun Tyron Hopper, who's been all over the place.
So this will be right at 34 yards.
34-yard attempt.
For Obarski.
Almost dead center of the field. It's up. And he hooked it. Did he? Oh, he held it in there just barely. Wow, just held on to it. Nerd Herders, what's up? Not heard back yet. I wish you the best of luck. Welcome to Disney Nerd Herders. Great channel in our community, great people. We'll be right back. Let's take a look at these great YouTube channels while we're waiting. Let's see, who can we go see?
Domino's has surprise free. Other delivery apps add surprise fees, but Domino's is adding up to $15 million.
Let's go say hello to
online delivery orders. And we tried some.
Hi everyone, this is Ron and Meredith of the Differly Crew.
We love sharing our adventures to Disney World, Universal Studios, and everything else Florida has to offer. On our channel, you will find various videos of our adventures.
We also live stream every Thursday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Join us as we love interacting with everyone in the chat.
And if you love Disney merch, you must tune into our live streams to see Meredith's trip hauls. It's a sight to see. I keep asking myself if we have room for all her merch.
Stop by and say hi. Hope to see you real soon.
Hello everyone, it's Chris with Disney Dynamics. We bring you tons of Disney content with a little bit of humor. My mom thinks I'm funny anyways. 4K unboxings of Disney merch and promo codes to save you money. We bring you live to Disney parks, and then after the sun goes down, we head to Disney After Dark, where we mix Disney-inspired drinks and have slightly inappropriate conversations with our Disney friends. If that sounds good to you, you're just the right amount of weird to fit right in. That's Disney Dynamics, spelt with a K for some reason.
Hi, my name is Andrea.
My name is Larry, and our channel is called Our Castle Life.
If you like Disney, this channel's for you. We have park vlogs, live streams, hotel and food reviews. We also have run Disney, unboxings, and swaps with other YouTube channels.
So check out our channel for some down-to-earth Disney fun. Oh, and don't forget to spot our two favorite Sphinx cats, Azrael and Valak. They make an appearance every once in a while.
Greetings all, my name is Dan Wynn and I'm the founder and creator of a Facebook group known as Disney Worlders, and of course we are all about Walt Disney World. We have themed days as in Magic Kingdom Monday, Epcot Tuesday, and at the end of the week, Pardon Our Dust Sunday, where we post all the construction news from all over the world. We also have a new page called The Backside of Disney, where Disney Worlders is the magic side, Backside of Disney is the reality side. So come by and check us out. Thank you.
So some great channels here on YouTube. We try to share them out during our commercial breaks while ESPN or whoever's doing theirs. We try to, introduce you to some great channels. Do Philly Crew, Disney Dynamics, Our Castle Life, and Disney Worlders all do a great job with their channels, and highly recommend them. Their links are all in the chat. 21 friends in here right now, 6:16 on the clock in this one, and we'll see what happens here as we come back out. 9-7 UCF, and we're going to give possession back over to Florida here. Plenty of time on the clock for a lot more activity here. Kickoff should be coming in just a second.
Monday Night Football, huge playoff implications.
Yeah, we're doing Dolphins and the Saints on Monday.
Dolphins have won 6 straight to get back in the AFC chase. They'll play the 7-7 Saints, who come in winning 2 in a row to stay in the NFC hunt. But it might be Ian Book's ball game. Monday night, 8 o'clock here on ESPN, ESPN Deportes, and streaming live on the ESPN app. Coverage starts with Monday Night Countdown.
Here's the kick.
Eastern, 3 Pacific.
It's off and good. Take it at the 1, 5, 10, 15. Out to the 20. Hit at the 25. Down at the 27.
Out beyond the 25. And we check with Taylor Davis.
Down at the 27.
Florida sideline just telling Emory Jones, if your first or second check down isn't there, tuck the ball and run. The rush lanes are there and they're susceptible to it. They're encouraging him to utilize that aspect of his game. I mean, guys, he's been the team's leading rusher this year. It's certainly something he has in his arsenal, so coach is really instilling that confidence that he has that ability to take off and run if what he sees isn't there.
And that's exactly what Greg Knox told us during our meetings, Taylor. We asked the question, what are the situations?
All right, trips left from Florida.
Look, if his first reads aren't there, we want him.
Handoff up the middle, goes nowhere, maybe 2. Nice push. He didn't give up. Got about 3.5. Nice push.
Landon Woodson, redshirt junior at the buck end position. Hey, don't forget we got Christmas Eve football for you, Robbie. From Memphis and Hawaii.
Let's go.
Easy Post Hawaii Bowl. Tigers and Rainbow Warriors. Then Saturday, Camellia Bowl and Montgomery.
Shotgun, empty backfield.
Ball State and the Panthers of Georgia State out of the Sun Belt.
What's up, Wolfie? Welcome in.
2nd and 6.
Another throw. Pressure coming.
Jones.
Rolls out. Going to run. First down and more. Out to the 40, 45. Down at the 50. Let's see where they're going to mark him. First down, Florida.
There's a space on that left side, and you can see him go through his progressions. He's looking left. He looks right. Once it's not there, he's going to take off. Look at eyes to the left. They come back to his right, and then when it's not there, just follows the big offensive lineman, Richard Garage, and it's a nice game.
Florida's got 106 yards on the ground.
Shotgun, pressure coming, going to throw. Hit as he throws. Oh, God, he had a man wide open. Nobody guarded him, and he missed him.
Just a complete miscommunication in the bunch formation to the right side of the formation for Florida. UCF completely blows the coverage, turns Whittemore open down the field. Emory Jones going to be kicking himself. That's an easy touchdown, obviously.
Yep.
2nd in the full 10.
2nd and 10, going to throw. Dumps it underneath wide receiver screen. First down. And we got a late flag. Late flag.
The 43. Quadrant Bullard handling the coverage for UCF.
Making a hold on Justin Shorter.
Holding.
That's coming back.
10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. Replay, 2nd down.
Mark Duddy, the referee for the Pac-12.
Yeah, Shorter gets beat initially.
Hey, there's a donkey, everybody. Let's welcome the donkey in.
I am a donkey. To the bottom of the screen.
I'm a donkey, yes you are.
Whitmore's on the outside, and when he just kind of makes his way through the traffic,
bye,
there's
donkey.
Nobody that takes him. Emory Jones under some pressure, so it's harder than it looks to get the ball out to the receiver with somebody.
4:42 on the clock and counting.
That one, Florida, a huge missed opportunity.
You see Kamari Gamble in motion, the big tight end. Jones now second and long. And here
shotgun gonna throw. Hit immediately. Third down and long coming.
Heck of a play. Dylan Lester coming from the secondary.
You miss Whittemore on the wide open shot downfield. You have the penalty. Florida shooting itself in the foot with some mistakes down the stretch. They were really able to impose their will offensively through the run on the touchdown drive and then on the field goal attempt drive as well. But UCF dedicating more bodies to stopping the run.
All right, third down and 18. Third and 18.
Knights with a 2-point lead. UCF also has
shotgun, gonna throw. Pressure coming, gonna take off running. Out to the 50. First down, Florida. Gain of 19. Wow.
They needed 18. He gave them 20.
Watch the space up the middle. It's one-on-one. In the middle
wow.
of the field, Emory Jones wins it. And this is exactly what Greg Knox wants. It doesn't matter the down and distance. If there's space, Emory Jones just needs to take it. Had so much success on the ground so far in this game.
36 of his 66 yards.
At the 41 of UCF.
For the quarterback, Emory Jones. Florida with
fakes the handoff, gonna throw.
Jones winds and throws.
Complete, first down.
Justin Shorter.
Out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 23. Devon Wilson, the coverage for the Knights.
So as NFL style plays, you're under center, play action, get a deep over route. Emory Jones finds it. Justin Shorter, and how big does that become from a momentum standpoint? You get the big conversion on third and long.
First and 10 inside the 24.
Probably starting to feel pretty good about itself.
Yep, under 3 to go now in this first half. Remember, the Gators get the ball to start half, too.
Yes, they do.
That's why that third down play by Jones was huge. And here he comes with a
pitch.
And this is
nice run. Flags are down. Gain of 12. Inside the 10. I think it's going to be offside.
Markers everywhere.
I think that's going to count.
Thrown as the play started into the boundary. One, I think, is offside on UCF, Rodney.
Excuse me. Must be tired tonight.
Second one could be a hold.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. This is a big drive, though. I mean, you mentioned UCF gets the ball first to start the second half. Florida being able to take the lead here.
Offside, defense number 54. That penalty is declined. Florida can take the ball on the snap.
Absolutely.
On the snap.
Okay, so we don't have 2 penalties. We only have the one on Cam Good.
Yeah, I'm sure somebody can, Bobby.
You're able to play the play. Damian Pierce gets a nice gain, but remember, even if Florida isn't able to punch it in the end zone, because of the failed 2-point attempt by UCF, a field goal still takes the lead.
2:41 to go. UCF, Gus Malzahn, all 3 timeouts. Florida's got 2 as we wind down half one.
Will do, Bobby. I got the thing. I got it up on another screen.
Jones wants to
shotgun. Gonna run. No gain.
Loss of 1. Morris Brass, the end. Right at the point of attack.
I've really liked the way he's played the past couple of games. I mean, he's made his presence felt in this one. Certainly did that against South Florida as well. And he was a force up front. It's been a nice bookend. Seliskar has done a nice job too, number 88. Big Cat Bryant on the other side is the headliner. But this is a defensive line that really has some players. And they've done it for most of the season without maybe their best player up front, Kalia Davis.
10th play of the drive. Second and goal just inside the 10. Pierce
shotgun, gonna throw.
Empty set for Jones, who wants to throw.
Gonna run now. Running away from defense. Throws it away.
Over the head of Copeland, out of bounds.
Out of bounds. Trying to hit a cheerleader.
I mean,
It is an incredible job by UCF's defense, though. I mean, maintaining integrity in your rush lanes, not getting higher than the
2 minutes, under 2 minutes, a minute 47 on the clock. Third and goal.
And on the back end, being able to stick to those receivers for that long to give Emory Jones nowhere to throw the football. It's a great job by UCF on defense to force this third down.
So here is third down. Jones from the pocket.
Underneath, incomplete.
Off his fingertips.
Fourth down.
Jean-Baptiste delivered the blow on Jacob Copeland.
UCF just drops into his own, forcing him to dump it short. Copeland goes up the ladder, not able to get it. Even so, even if he had, I mean, it was immediate pain.
26-yard try for Howard. Missed the 36. Missed the 51-yarder last time.
Up and good. Extra point, field goal size. Nice job.
You know how sometimes you're just kind of brushing your teeth and then all of a sudden it's on. With Roman, you can take care of erectile dysfunction discreetly. So whenever the moment happens, you're ready. Roman ready.
Don't be shy now. It's like the prime cut. I love my gold jacket, but that black blue feels so right.
When you feel right, you coach right.
I know that's right. Prime never believed in double coverage, but the health insurance in Aflac is money.
And I know how Coach Prime feels about money.
Now that is what this jacket needs.
Get help with expenses health insurance doesn't cover. Is an official sponsor of ESPN College Game Day.
Hey, Tristan! Hey, Lexus, play holiday music.
We've been waiting all year to come together. Have a happy and safe holiday season from Lexus.
So you think Santa will like these red and green M&Ms?
I don't know. I never met the guy. He does exist.
They do exist. Santa?
This is your home. This is your family room / gym. The guest bedroom / music studio. The day bed / dog bed. The living room / yoga shanty / regional office / classroom. And this is the basement / panic room. Maybe what your family needs is a vacation home / vacation home. Find yours on the Verbo app.
5 breadsticks for my triple treat. 3 layers deep. 10 Cinnabon mini rolls to eat. And the pizza plus another pizza. Triple treat box only from Pizza Hut. We wind down this first half. Florida back in front, 10-9. As we get ready for the Christmas weekend, Union Home Mortgage Gasparilla Bowl, part of Capital One Bowl Mania. Here on the
Hey, same to you, Boris.
And don't forget, Clemson and Iowa State are playing in the Cheez-It.
Trying to keep an eye on this other game over there, so same to you, bud. Welcome in, Daniel, as well.
Will award the inaugural MV Cheese fan contest.
Hey, Amara, what's up?
And induct them into the illustrious Hall of Cheese.
Hall of
Don't miss
Cheese.
out on all the cheesiness.
Now I've heard it all.
Wednesday in Orlando.
10-9 Florida here.
Is our friend Tom Lindenbell involved in that game?
He is. He sure
90-some seconds left in a half.
That will be.
Dave Pash, that's an award check.
Oh,
Big
yeah.
Cheez-It guys.
Big Cheez-It guys. Lots of Cheez-It.
Tasmia, Eddie, welcome in. Go Gators.
A lot of cheese.
Hit that subscribe if you're new tonight. We still got 20 bowl games coming on this channel.
With 3 timeouts.
kick, taking it to 1, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Stopped at the 39. UCF takes possession.
Ryan O'Keefe's had an impact, but check this out. UCF being able to stay on schedule, convert a couple of third and mediums, really find that in the run game has boosted them the last couple of drives. But Ryan O'Keefe,
well, they got some time now to get down close enough to get a field goal.
A couple of times on those kickoff returns. Fortunate there, the number 4 didn't get in the open field.
So here is Mikey King, who's 8 of 11 for 48 yards.
All right, from the 38.
Starting spot for the Knights.
Shotgun, gonna throw. Quick out. Oh! Caught, popped, dropped. 7-0 San Francisco over in that game, everybody. 7-0 San Fran.
FBS this year with 2 interceptions and a fumble recovery in the same game.
Screaming from the secondary, from deep in the secondary to safety position to break that pass up.
Shotgun, gonna throw. Pressure coming. Oh! He threw it in between 2 receivers.
A little surprised that UCF goes back-to-back throws here. Not only have you had success running the football, it's an obvious pass situation, but there's a minute 19 left on the clock. Florida still has 2 timeouts. They've now got an opportunity with the 3rd down stop here to get the ball back with more than a minute and at least 1 timeout.
Shotgun formation, single back to the eye.
Just 1 of 6 now. Tonight on 3rd down.
Do you have a creative way to run the football? Maybe that one of those delayed handoffs, those draws that UCF likes to run in these situations.
Play clock at 1 and now timeout taken.
Timeout taken. UCF.
Timeout. UCF. The second of the half. This will be a 30-second timeout.
30 seconds.
Well, while we get a break in the action, remind you of the game that's a Christmas Eve tradition and the only one on the college football schedule is the Easy Post Hawaii Bowl in Honolulu. And the Warriors of Hawaii.
There's still, for being a sold-out event, there's a lot of empty seats tonight. A lot of empty seats.
Coverage begins 8 Eastern, 3 Hawaiian on ESPN and the ESPN app. 1 app, 1 tap from the islands. And of course, 41 of the 44 bowls on the ESPN family of networks, 39 bowls in 16 days, and that process is underway. And we culminate with the CFB National Championship game presented by AT&T January 10th.
I can't wait for the National Championship game.
In Indianapolis at 8 o'clock Eastern on ESPN. Interesting to watch some of the Power 5 conferences get underway. SEC last night, Army beating Missouri at the Horn.
Great win for Jeff Monken and his crew.
Yep.
Shotgun, gonna throw. Oh! Quarterback just got killed. Sacked way back at the 30.
Mikey King was looking to run and Cox was having none of it.
Wow. 4th down. I think it's going to be a timeout Florida to stop the clock.
Britton Cox, you see number 1. Old inside on the twist, comes wide open, unblocked. Up the middle, absolutely pummels Mikey King.
Whiz.
It's a great play call on the defensive side of the ball by Christian Robinson.
Yep, he plays year-round, Hatbox.
Called quarterback draw. Britton Cox finishes the play.
That is his 8th tackle for loss in the last 4.5 games. And Mikey King's checking nickels and dimes on the UCF bench because about the time he thought about tucking, Britton Cox blasted it.
And again, you run the ball on 3rd down, but not running the ball on the prior downs. Florida's going to get the ball back for somewhere around a mid 5 seconds and a timeout.
Right. The drive took 16 seconds.
Yeah.
You talked about the passes on 1st and 2nd down.
Right. I like the idea of throwing it on 1st down, but if it's an incomplete pass, that's what I like to see.
I mean, I'm happy some Ravens made it. It's good for them, Daniel. Happy for any players that make it, honestly. It is an honor.
And the Gators
taken back at the 29, fair catch for Florida. So, if they're playing it, they're not playing in the Super Bowl, that's for sure.
But Emory Jones now has guided the Gators for the time being to a 1-point lead here before halftime.
And he's done it on design
Florida get the ball back with a little bit of time on the clock.
The Taylor told us earlier, they were telling him on the sideline, your first read's not there, your second read's not there, tuck the ball and run. And that has been really the most consistent, effective offense for this Florida Gators team.
You see the 8 of 19, yet the 8 rushes for 66 yards. Remember, a good bit of that came on the drive that ultimately led to the field goal.
Shotgun going to throw, underneath, complete.
A quick throw.
Short gain, minimal.
Caught in the neighborhood of the 34-yard line, and that was Xavier Henderson.
Late flag. They're going to call unnecessary roughness and give them 15.
Were the Knights.
If you're a defender and you're watching this game, you can never pick a guy up and slam him down.
Yeah.
It's going to get flagged every single time, and you see it way too often.
So Henderson caught the ball for 5, and there may be plenty being added on after Tatum Buffoon's hit.
That's a killer penalty in that situation because the clock would have continued to run. They wouldn't obviously not have gotten the first down.
After the play, personal foul, defense number 15. 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
So now
clock will start on the snap.
Tatum Buffoon's fine here, but you can't pick someone up and slam him down, even if he doesn't go down on his head or anything that would be perceived to be dangerous.
Tough call.
You can't do that.
Yep.
And again, like the clock would be running right now. It'd be 2nd and 5, clock would be going.
UCSF. Their second timeout of the half. 30-second timeout.
So the play now will be at the 49.
56 seconds, 1st and 10.
And
Florida.
Gus Malzahn, I think, has a question for Mark Duddy, the referee for the Pac-12 here.
And I think the question's going to be, was the whistle blown when he picks him up? But even so, I mean, you pick a guy up like that, and I mean, how often do we see it?
Right, I mean, it's
happens all the
everywhere.
time.
Yeah.
And it's flagged every time. You just can't do it.
Yep.
And to a degree, and you and I have seen this throughout our coverage this fall, it's no different than putting all your weight on the quarterback when you tackle him.
Well,
right?
I think it's a little different. Putting all your weight on the quarterback, that's a continuation of the play. Like you're hitting a quarterback, you're driving him to the ground, and you put all your weight on him. This is a play where you've got a guy stood up.
Take him off the ground.
And you're frustrated that you can't take him down, so you pick him up and then slam him.
Here's the first
shotgun, going to throw. Pressure underneath.
Just sails it out of bounds. Pocket was collapsing around. So 50 seconds left here. Florida's got the 1 timeout. UCF has burned 2 here, so they're down to 1.
50 seconds left.
And the Gators who get the ball to start the second half. And by the way, 58-year-old Greg Knox from Rosebud, Texas, just folds his arms and works the sideline, doesn't he? Guy's seen a lot of football, man.
Shotgun, gonna hand it off up the middle.
Davis.
Couple yards, not much. 45.
First down, or the second down play around.
Not surprised to see Florida go with the run. Big Cat Bryant's really done a nice job of pressing the pocket, collapsing the pocket on the last couple of pass plays.
So
shotgun, gonna throw.
Third down now.
Down the sideline he goes. Dropped. 4th and 5 coming up.
And now 4th down and 4 to go. With 26 seconds left.
Gamble has an opportunity to make that catch.
Should have had that.
It's a tough catch. It's contested. There's contact on both sides, but that's when it's in the breadbasket. Good throw by Emory Jones.
Should have had that.
Receiver an opportunity, and they're going to sit out the punt team.
Punt team coming out.
And that means that Titus Mokiel Atimalala.
UCF in this situation, you got to be alert for the fake.
Gets it off. Taking it to 5.
No, he passed with a fair catch. And then all of a sudden everybody started moving, so hold the phone here.
Fair catch.
So the ball will be placed
at the 5.
With 19 seconds left. Fans, join us virtually for the College Football Playoff All-Access Experience featuring exclusive content, games, and daily prize drops. Register today at espn.com/CFP All Access. Let's get you set up for December 31st and more. as the college football playoffs begin here on ESPN.
It's been an interesting half for both of these teams. I mean, it was a really slow start for both offenses. Then they were both able to put together some drives, but late, some missed opportunities, mainly on the Florida Gators side. Looks like this is going to go to
handoff off tackle the 11.
3 on the play.
Time running out. Looks like they're just going to let it run out here. Under 10 seconds, under 5. Halftime, everybody. Halftime. Enjoy the halftime listening. We'll be right back at the start of the third quarter with live interaction.
On the Florida side, you got to go back and figure out how to take advantage of some of these opportunities. Penalties have hurt you. Shot yourself in the foot a couple of times. But overall, it's kind of what we expected. Both of these teams motivated to be here. Both of these teams playing hard in front of a great crowd.
Well, you're right about that. The house is delivered here at Raymond James Stadium, and so have the Gators and Knights with big plays both ways. And Taylor Davis is with Greg Knox.
Thanks, guys. All right, Coach. Like we talked about this week, two teams that don't see each other a lot, but plenty of familiarity between the two in front of a great crowd. What were your takeaways from your team's first half?
Well, we have to do a better job of controlling the line of scrimmage on both sides of the ball. If we control the line of scrimmage and protect the ball, we win the game.
A bit of a slow start offensively, but you were able to put a drive together a lot because of Emory Jones and his run ability. How can you generate more offense?
We got to continue doing what we're doing. Again, control the line of scrimmage. And Emory's got to continue to use his feet. If the pass game's not there, he's got to run the ball. And we count on him for doing that.
Thank you for your time, Coach.
Thank you.
Ronnie, Coach Knox heard you.
He heard his own statements. He told us that during the week.
10-9. Gators lead at the break of the United Home Mortgage Gasparilla Bowl. Let's check in with Kevin Connors and Trevor Badich.
All right, West Battle of the Sunshine State. Entertaining 30 minutes in Tampa. We welcome you into our college football studios with national champion Trevor Badich. Kevin Connors here. Low scoring, not surprising given the strengths of these two teams. Where is this game going to be decided in the second half?
Oh, Kevin, this is like two heavyweights slugging it out in the run game at the line of scrimmage. But every time that ball goes in the air deep down the field, my heart's in my throat. Because it seems like the team that starts to connect on a few of those will break this thing open.
Florida interim coach Greg Knox saying, you know what, we've got to control the line of scrimmage. Emory Jones may have to start making some plays, more plays, with his feet. Meantime, earlier today, first part of our doubleheader, second game in Frisco in 3 days, Frisco Football Classic. How about the game Brett Gabbert had?
Yeah, and play action pass. His running game was unexpectedly awesome, and that's what helped him make plays like that.
Lost this one up, Nate Mersch. What a catch.
Yeah, and that was just mutual collision, and it wasn't a push-off, so there was no flag.
27-14, the Red Hawks led after he hauls that one in. Mean Green had a chance, 4th and goal, but Austin Awney throws it incomplete.
Yeah, and he didn't have his running game. North Texas made their bones this year with a powerful running game. The Miami defense just shut it down.
First Miami Bowl win since the 2010 season. The game was in 2011, but they win it 27-14. We come back. What's the big takeaway from the SEC championship with Georgia, and what does Michigan have in store for the Dogs? Next.
Welcome to Allstate, where we have all new lower auto rates. And savings like that make you feel like you won the whole dang thing. Now get new lower auto rates with Allstate. Because better protection costs a whole lot less. You're in good hands with Allstate. Click or call for a lower auto rate today.
Tony here from CreditRepair.com. Take it to the streets to talk about credit. What's a good credit score? Go.
600.
Maybe if you're trying to pay thousands extra in interest rates. Cut the confusion at CreditRepair.com.
Hey, you! Domino's is giving away $50 million in surprise frees.
Other delivery apps add surprise fees. At Domino's, we're giving out surprise frees instead. When you order delivery online, you could be surprised with free food. I love it from Domino's.
The road home for the holidays, where the ultimate driving machine becomes the ultimate cruise through 3 states machine. The ultimate zip around the corner for mom's cooking machine. And even the ultimate we couldn't get out of there any faster machine. Because at BMW, we know every holiday looks different. So we created the ultimate whatever your road home looks like machine. Receive credit of up to $2,500 in January 3rd.
most famous person in the entire world. Man, I'm still broke.
Experience the global phenomenon that has the whole world cheering.
I mean, when you put it like that.
Rated PG-13, now playing exclusively in movie theaters.
Get groceries, gifts, and more fast and easy. So last-minute guests are the only thing you'll be waiting on. Enjoy both.
When we say charge on, we commit to do extraordinary things, to put in the work, to be smarter and stronger, to let them know we're coming. Charge on! Charge on! You'll take what belongs to you.
It's not about what you've done, it's about how you finish.
Now game plans continue to be installed. T-minus 8 days to the college football playoff. Alabama, Cincinnati, Georgia, and Michigan. Last we saw the Dogs, they were getting whooped on by Alabama in the SEC championship game. Trevor, when they go back and they watch the tape of that game, preferably on an empty stomach, what are they going to see?
Well, it better be an empty stomach because they will see how often Alabama identified what they were doing and hit the easiest play off of that. It was just too easy sometimes. And it started with pre-snap reads. I mean, you want matchups, right? So Bryce Young sees his wide receiver on a safety, and then after the snap confirms that they stay that way in man coverage. So that's where he drops his guy. Now, this is still good coverage for a safety. The safeties are corners for a reason. If you got the accuracy, this is actually an easy play for the offense. And then they use pre-snap motion to identify the coverage before the snap even happens. And when Young sees this corner chase his wide receiver all the way across the field for 40 yards, he knows he then has to try to make an open field tackle all by himself. Those are easy yards. But Georgia didn't always make it this easy for him. They did a lot of disguises that Alabama was ready for. Now, before the snap started to rush this backer, normally you have a hot route into the space behind it. Here's the disguise. This guy didn't rush. After the snap, he dropped back to intercept that hot pass to watch that receiver. Bama's not falling for it. They figure there's something up, and so he goes outside. The linebacker's like, wait a minute, where are you going? That is my interception you're taking away from me. Now, Cincinnati will try to duplicate this. They'll try to anticipate as well. And Georgia's task during the run-up to this game will be to make sure that they're a lot more complicated and it's a lot less easy for the Bearcats than it was for Alabama.
536 total yards of offense from Alabama, 150 more than Georgia allowed in any game all season. Michigan is not that high-powered offense. They're more of a Sherman tank. What's the challenge the Wolverines are going to present the Georgia D?
Well, the Wolverines are as physical as ever, but this year they've added more trickeration to their domination, and that creates problems for the defense. Now, this is vintage Jim Harbaugh. Straight downhill, smash everybody directly in front of you. Two blockers at the point of attack on the second level will both get righteous pancakes when the running back goes right in between it. Now, defenders can watch this on tape. They don't want that to happen to them. So they fly up to meet force with force. That's when Michigan now is getting a little crazy on them. This isn't straight downhill. This is more like an unmade bed. And quick, who's got the ball? But Michigan being Michigan, they still send three blockers downfield at the point of attack on a trick play because Harbaugh. They just can't help themselves. Now, the little guys get involved as well. Michigan has the most physical group of blocking wide receivers in all of college football. And number 5, Mike Sainrisville, shows us what that looks like. I mean, he'll send this poor defensive back for a ride, and DB's seen this on tape. They don't want this to happen to them. So they meet force with force when they read a block coming from a receiver on Michigan's team. So then Michigan burns them for it. Double pass, trick play. Let's take a look at what Roman Wilson is doing. He's acting like he's going to block. This defender doesn't want to get smashed in the mouth. So when he sees that block, he fires. And baya, it's over. Now, this is the dilemma for defenses that face this new age Michigan offense this year. If they are not aggressive enough, they'll get smashed in the mouth. If they're too aggressive, they'll get burned with tricky stuff. They've got to have a risky choice between two bad options.
Kind of pick your poison here. This game can be fun to watch in the trenches. These two physical teams battling it out. It comes your way, of course, December 31st. It is strength versus strength. Michigan and Georgia. Wolverines led all Power 5 teams in rushing touchdowns, ranked second in rushing yards per game. On the flip side, Georgia allowed the fewest rushing touchdowns and ranked second in rushing yards allowed. Ought to be a fun one.
Domino's new oven-baked dips are so new that we made a new commercial about their newness. Try new flavors like our cheesy marinara, baked apple, or hot and melty 5-cheese with our not new but still delicious twists. Carry out Domino's new oven-baked dips and twist combos or any 3-topping pizzas for $7.99 each.
So at AT&T, everyone gets our best deals. Aren't others doing that? Others say that, but not everyone gets the best deal. Like, what if I give you a lollipop? Then I give you our best lollipop. That's not fair. At AT&T, we think it's only fair that all customers get our best deals. And you get a choice of plans.
She said everyone.
It's not complicated. Only AT&T gives both new and existing customers our same best deals, like up to $1,000 off our most popular smartphones.
Team, it's been a grind, but I think I've aged you well. Some might say perfect. Who's ready to show who's the cheesiest?
I woke up feeling the cheesiest,
Cheez-It, official sponsor of the college football playoff.
Keeps has given me that control of my hair back.
See the progress was awesome. See my hair grow back so quick. I feel great. I feel confident. I feel very happy about my journey so far with Keeps and where it's going in the future.
Get started at keeps.com/TV.
When you spend all year serving others, when you lead by example, you don't just land on the nice list, you get rewarded by becoming the top brand in new vehicle quality in the automotive industry. Celebrate all the good you've done this year with a lineup of Ram trucks built to serve.
Get 1 full year of no extra cost Sirius XM on us and 0% financing for 72 months plus no monthly payments for 90 days on the 2022 Ram 1500 Big Ford.
You want fries with that?
Introducing Wendy's new hot and crispy fries. Preferred almost 2-to-1 over McDonald's. Try them today, only at Wendy's.
Thoughts or ideas? Ideas create possibilities. Possibilities ignite momentum. The momentum that'll go on to change the world is launching from right here at the University of Florida.
Kevin and Trevor in studio. Time for your Capital One Bowl Mania update. College football, the gift that just keeps on giving this Christmas season. We've got football the next few days, beginning tomorrow night, 8 Eastern, ESPN. The Easy Post Hawaii Bowl. Memphis, Hawaii. Rainbow Warriors QB Chevin Cordero hit the transfer portal 3 weeks ago, Trevor. How's Braden Shager fared in this place?
Well, he's a true freshman. He started 3 games for the injured Cordero earlier this year, but now he's facing a Memphis defense with 2 weeks of bowl practice to work on how to throw the true freshman to the Wolves.
Memphis, Hawaii comes your way 8 Eastern tomorrow on ESPN. Meantime, less than 24 hours after Texas A&M pulled out of the Tax Slayer Gator Bowl, Rutgers has stepped up. They're taking their place. The Aggies had COVID issues, also cited season-ending injuries within the program. Rutgers had Big Ten wins over Illinois and Indiana this year, finished 5-7. They'll get Wake Forest on New Year's Day. Trevor, thing is, their season was over, right? Best case scenario, they were in standby mode. Worst case scenario, they were home with family here. So what's the challenge going to be ramping it up to get ready for this game?
Kevin, it is really hard because football players over the course of a season maintain focus, and it takes enormous energy to do that. After your last game, especially like Rutgers' last game, getting smoked by Maryland, then that diminishes. It's gone. It's like, and now they got to ramp it right back up again, so that's not easy to do.
Wake, 11.5-point favorites going into this one, according to Caesars Sportsbook. Dameon Pierce toting the rock. Lone touchdown in the first half of the Florida Gators, who lead it by a slim point at the break.
At Domino's, we're giving away $50 million in surprise frees instead of surprise fees like other delivery apps. When you order delivery online, you can be surprised with free lava cakes, free stuffed cheesy bread, free pizza, or more.
Oh my goodness.
The LG Watchtower. Redefine laundry in half the space.
What if smartphones were more than just smart? The all-new Google Pixel 6 with a 24-hour adaptive battery that sends power precisely where you need it. Google Pixel 6.
Doug.
Superpowers from a spider bite. I could use some help showing the world how Liberty Mutual customizes their car insurance, so they only pay for what they need. Did it work? Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
Spider-Man No Way Home in theaters December 17th.
Grandma, how wide are two reindeer? 27, 28, 29.
We've been waiting all year to come together. Have a happy and safe holiday season from Lexus.
We are the American.
SportsCenter comes your way after the game with my pals Zubin Mehenti and Orna O'Cal. They'll have one-on-one conversations with Jim Harbaugh and Nick Saban, plus more on how Cincinnati can stun Alabama. And Thursday Night Football in the NFL, Niners-Titans post-game reaction. Isaiah Bowser has a touchdown run. Failed two-point conversion, the difference in this game right now. Turn the lights back on. The second half is next.
I remember the extra ranch.
Good. How'd everything else go?
What else?
Picking our child up?
Cool. I will be right back.
You know you want that soft and tossed Wingstop, and now try it on crispy thighs. Wherever your journey takes you this winter, get away with our best deals of the season. Right now, get huge savings on the entire lineup of award-winning Hyundai vehicles at the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. With new cars arriving just in time for the holidays, it's the perfect time to get a Hyundai. Sign and drive today on select vehicles with zero do-it signing, zero down payment, and zero security deposit. Now, during the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event.
You want fries with that?
Introducing Wendy's new hot and crispy fries. Preferred almost 2-to-1 over McDonald's. Try them today, only at Wendy's.
We only picture the hurdle, the ball, the breakaway, but our student athletes are so much more. The strong voice, the strong father, the shining example, the hometown's pride, and still someone's really big kid. More than students, more than athletes.
It's 1:15 a.m. and time for another classic hit.
Introducing the all-new one-wheel GT and Pint X. GT, built with more power to crush new terrain. Pint X, twice the range to take on the city. 2 new boards to make everywhere epic. Get writing today at onewheel.com.
If you receive regular payments as a result of an accident, wrongful death, or medical malpractice, JG Wentworth can help turn those payments into cash you can use now. With JG Wentworth, you'll have a knowledgeable team on your side, helping you get the money you need now. Maybe you want to buy a house, a car, pay off debt, or go back to school. The point is, it's your money, and you should be able to use it when you need it.
Call 877-CASH now or go to jgwentworth.com to see if you're eligible for a $5,000 advance.
Welcome back to Capital One Bowl Mania.
Time for the second half of the Union Home Mortgage Gasparilla Bowl. Part of Capital One's Bowl Mania. Great to be with Ronnie Jones, Taylor Davis, West Durham. Second half action in just a moment. Florida leading UCF 10-9 after 30 minutes of play.
Yeah, and it's really been the defenses that have dominated really on both lines of scrimmage. You talk about UCF's defense doing a nice job of stopping Florida and making sure that they can't take advantage of some of the opportunities they had. Florida's defense has really been dominant up front. As long as they have not given up explosives, they've done a nice job of stopping the Knights.
Tyron Harper, Brenton Cox have been fantastic for the Gators defensively. Emory Jones, though, 66 yards on the ground.
Yeah, and 66 of their 145 on the ground. They've really done the most when they've kept the ball and been able to run it. Emory Jones has done a nice job of doing it both in design quarterback runs as well as scrambles. UCF, Isaiah Bowser, 39 yards. That's not going to cut it for them. They're going to have to do a better job, especially early in possessions. First, second down, being able to stay on schedule, moving the football consistently. They did it in spots, but you got to do it consistently.
Well, the Knights will get the ball to start half two.
Let's do this. Here we go.
Chris Howard's kick. And O'Keefe will
That'll go out of bounds. They'll get it up in the 40.
So.
Wow.
The ball be placed at the 35-yard line. First down.
35.
Downstairs, Taylor Davis with Gus Malzahn.
All right, Coach. Well, we got a one-point ball game out of the first half. What were your points of emphasis to your team?
Yeah, our defense is playing good. We got to score touchdowns. We got big plays. They're pressuring the crap out of us. We got to make them pay.
You were able to generate some ground game with that versatile group of running backs you have. What more do you want to see offensively?
Well, hopefully we know what they're doing now. We'll be able to get a hat on a hat and try to run the football downhill. But we got to have explosive plays if we're going to win this game.
Looking forward to it, Coach.
Thank you.
Shotgun formation from the 35. Handoff, off tackle right. First down and more down the sideline. 50, 40, 35. Might be at the 30.
Just like Gus ordered, downhill running, right?
And look,
nice solid run.
Getting a hat on a hat, but even when you design a play,
put a hat on a hat.
An unblocked player, and this time it's the safety Trey Dean. And my running back coach used to tell me, have something for that unblocked guy.
Starting at the 30, up the middle goes nowhere. Might have lost a yard on that run. Cox jumping in the backfield again.
Toiling in the night backfield.
That kid's always in the backfield.
Man, he's been fantastic.
Yeah, he certainly has. And look, that's why Gus Malzahn said what he said. You need explosive plays because Florida's got really good players up front. They're going to make some plays on you and make it tough for you to drive 10 plays every single time. You got to have those big explosive plays.
Shotgun formation. Second and 12. Second and 12.
Hand signals from in front of the
changing the play at the line of scrimmage.
Mikey Keene checks them.
Changing it up.
Just
Gonna hand it off again. Up the middle. Why?
Bowser trying to get through the A gap at the left side.
It's still going to be 3rd and 11 now. He had this great drive, and then just horrible play call in these last couple.
A lot of being a running back is anticipating where that unblocked guy is and being ready to make a move when he shows up so you're not surprised. Isaiah Bowser knows the safety's unblocked, knows where he's going to be, and as soon as that safety pops up, he's got a move ready for him. And it ends up getting him downfield, although the first 2 plays after that first down put him in a 3rd and 11.
3rd and 11.
Now all of a sudden, Johnny Richardson's checked into the ball game to spell Bowser. They bring the tight end Holler in. That's O'Keefe in motion.
Shotgun, gonna fake the run, gonna throw, dumps it underneath. Oh! Hit the backfield.
Keeps his feet, and then there's another crushing hit.
Another hard hit. Those plays went nowhere.
My goodness. Travis Johnson, was that him lurking out of the secondary with the first hit?
There was a lot of this that made UCF fans hold their breath. And he's juggling the football. And
wonder if it's still going to be enough for a field goal attempt.
Jalen Lee, that's an excellent job in today's game of not targeting, keeping your head
they're going to try for the field goal.
Nailing a guy with your shoulder. UCF's going to kick a long field goal.
That is a really long field goal.
His longest field goal is 40 against East Carolina. This is 51.
Nope, missed it right. Had enough distance, but missed it right. Florida get the ball.
UCF a big run. Florida holds, still leads by 1.
On game day, you expect the best from your team. It's all or nothing. You should have the same expectations of your mortgage lender. The Union Home Mortgage experience is personalized to you and backed by a team of pros to guide you over the goal line. Because when you win, we win.
Union Home Mortgage. Promises kept.
Domino's new oven-baked dips are so new that we made a new commercial about their newness. Try new flavors like our cheesy marinara, baked apple, or hot and melty 5 cheese with our not new but still delicious twists. Carry out Domino's new oven-baked dips and twist combos or any 3-topping pizzas for $7.99 each.
On a Suspicious Fan Sale by Dr. Pepper.
Howdy, Logan. Wonder if you can help me out with something.
Sure, Sheriff.
Looking for a couple of goalposts. Went missing after the big win last night.
What? That's awful. Who would steal a goalpost?
Say, that is a nice new swing set you got there.
Oh, this old thing makes the boy happy, I guess.
Interesting design.
Oh, yeah, it's Scandinavian. You know what? You should check the streakers across the street. They have a very suspicious new antenna.
Thanks for the tip.
Anytime, Sheriff.
Dr. Pepper, the one fans deserve.
USAA is made for the safe pilots, like Matt, who can come to a stop with barely a bother. With USAA Safe Pilot, when you drive safe, you can save up to 30% on your auto insurance. USAA, what you're made of, we're made for. Get broke today.
At Macy's, the fragrance destination.
So you think Santa will like these red and green M&Ms?
I don't know. I never met the guy. He does exist.
They do exist.
Hey, Paul, what's up, buddy?
Santa?
Welcome to Allstate, where our new lower auto rates make everyone feel like an MVP. Now get new lower auto rates. You're in good hands with Allstate. Click or call for a lower auto rate today.
We've been waiting all year to come together. Happy holidays from Lexus.
Get $1,500 lease cash toward a 2022 RX 350.
The Big 12 champion Bears rumble with Matt Corral and the explosive Rebels. The All-State Sugar Bowl, New Year's Day,
that one's coming up
on ESPN.
New Year's Day.
Well, here in Tampa tonight, third quarter of the Union Home Mortgage Gasparilla Bowl. Florida 10, UCF 9. After the Knights just missed a field goal on the opening drive of the third. Don't forget Christmas
Florida with the
Day,
ball, everybody.
The only bowl game on the schedule. Settle in with those gifts. Get some food for the Tax Act Camellia Bowl. A couple of safeties lead their team. Antavius Lane and Georgia State meet Bryce Cosby and Ball State. Coverage begins 2:30 Eastern, 11:30 Pacific on ESPN, the ESPN app. And just one more gift for you from all of us at ESPN.
That's Antavius Hitstick Lane.
Oh, really? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Shotgun, hands it off, goes nowhere. Half a yard. Second down.
Keenan Hester, one of those two guys inside. We have seen three guys really make plays. Hester and Cam Good and Ricky Barber have all been in the mix in the front for Travis Williams, the UCF defensive coordinator here tonight.
Don't forget Tremont Morris-Brash and Big Cat Bryant. Big Cat Bryant hasn't had as many of the stats, but he's pushed the pocket a lot. And
2
Big Cat Bryant has been a big part of UCF's offense. 2 years in a row. 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 2
Shotgun.
And Talbot in there now.
Play action, gonna throw. Going down the sideline. Incomplete, overthrown.
Tonight, he's found Trent Whittemore.
3rd and 8.
Quadrant Bullard was chasing the big 6'4" sophomore from Gainesville.
I like the Florida's taking shots down the field, but they haven't really threatened these overthrows. I mean, you don't give your receiver a chance. There's no chance for a pass interference. So Emory Jones has really missed some shots. It's been on the overthrows, which really killing him.
Jones is just one of his last 6 throwing the football, Roddy.
His legs have been a big
shotgun, gonna throw.
Gators 2 for 8. In motion, that's Wells.
Pressure coming.
Jones up
gets hit, goes nowhere.
UCF is there.
UCF all over that. They're going to get the ball back.
The Knights crashed the party by building a wall around Florida. Gene Baptiste and Keenan Hester, maybe the 2 guys there first.
And watch Trayvon Morris brash. He gets high in the pocket, realizes it, comes back down his stem, up the middle. You see Gene Baptiste able to eventually bring him down, but there's a big lane there.
Here comes the punt.
Keeps running the hump and goes over the top. He does a nice job of stopping his rush, coming back down, forcing Jones up, and gets the sack.
Crawshaw the punt. And Amari Johnson will
at the
field
20.
The ball on a fair catch right around the 20. 3rd 3 and out for Florida. Gets us to a break early in the 3rd, a 1-point Gator lead.
Too many breaks.
Today's TaxAct football forecast. Refunds with an excellent chance of more money for you. TaxAct, the official tax filing software of full season.
You want fries with that? Introducing Wendy's new hot and crispy fries. Preferred almost 2 to 1 over McDonald's. Try them today, only at Wendy's.
Good food tastes better with $1 for Daisy. $2, yeah. Everything tastes better with $1 for Daisy.
Who are the 355?
Hands! Put your gun down.
3, 2, 1. Pull the trigger.
Or you can listen. We all work for different intelligence agencies. American, British, German, Colombian, Chinese. But now we have a common enemy.
There's an army. What do we have? Please don't say each other.
We're the 355.
Back to your team. We'll take it from here.
PG-13.
They say when you get a new car, you see it everywhere. But when I was matched with my truck on cars.com, I saw it everywhere. That's what a perfect match does to a person. Cars.com. It's magical.
Thanks, Road Warrior.
So long, happy little blue car.
No matter what you call your car.
Goodbye, Speed Demon.
Or while you're letting it go, AutoNation will buy it, and you don't have to buy one from us. We're paying top dollar right now. So go to AutoNation.com or come see us for a super easy appraisal. Get paid on the spot, and you can deposit it the same day. Visit any AutoNation store or AutoNation.com. What drives you, drives us.
This Checkers garlic and butter bacon Buford is for Eli. He's got this covered. So Checkers covered this Buford with garlic sauce, with butter and bacon just for him. Crush that garlic and butter bacon Buford, Eli. You've earned it. Get Checkers delivered through our rewards app.
The time-saving element of Tovala has definitely changed my day, my night, and just makes life easier for me. Tovala is my personal chef.
Tovala. Browse this week's meals at tovala.com.
The Union Home Mortgage Gasparilla Bowl is brought to you by TaxAct. File for less and get more with TaxAct, the official tax filing software of bowl season.
When we say we take you to the game, Roddy, we take you to the game.
What a job. I have a lot of questions about how these guys do that. I mean, not.
How about Taylor Davis? You think Taylor would be the candidate in this crew? Taylor?
Oh, that's
That's funny, guys. You know what?
No, serious.
I'll keep my feet firmly planted on the ground. Thank you very much.
Is that a no from you too, Jones?
I don't know. I think I can be convinced. I think I could. I'm not saying that I wouldn't need to change clothes after.
I don't believe you, Roddy.
Okay.
Alex Robertino, our producer, says he's all in. There you have it.
I don't believe me either, to be honest.
1 point game, almost 4 minutes in, a little delay. And
handoff. I'll be out for a second, Jesse. And moderating team. Paul and Mike, I'll be right back.
Club has had it. You hand the ball off to Richardson, who came into the contest with 693 yards on the season. And now he comes out, and Bowser will check back in. This is what they've used some other guys, Mark Anthony Richards, Trillian Coles, all been a part of the run game, but with Bowser back tonight, here's the
reverse
again, spinning to the near side.
First down and more. Wow, out to midfield. Down the sideline he goes. No way. Out of bounds at the 2. Holy Toledo.
Yards for Ryan O'Keefe, and the Knights are getting on the football.
They're trying to go fast. It looked like he was close to the out of bounds to the sideline. They do not review it.
Bowser fighting. Touchdown, UCF.
I should have said they don't stop it for review. Each play is reviewed by the replay official. If it's clear that he did not step out of bounds, they don't need to take another look. UCF punches it in on the next play.
Bowser caps the drive. The 74-yard run by O'Keefe is a season best for the Knights from scrimmage. And a marker down on the play after the point from Obarski. And Mark Duddy in the Pac-12 crew huddle. Boy, Ryan O'Keefe.
I mean, this is a team with Mikey Keene at quarterback whose long completion of the game right now is 12 yards. So how do you create those explosive plays? Well, timely reverse is getting the ball in the hands of Ryan O'Keefe.
After the play, personal foul, defense number 28. He threw a punch. By rule, he is disqualified from the game. A 15-yard penalty will be enforced on the kickoff.
Wow.
That's Tyron Harper, the linebacker, who's been a star for Florida in the first half.
He's been absolutely fantastic, and he's playing. He's playing in place of Bowman Diabate, their starting linebacker. Tyron Harper's played a lot this season. Number 4 tackler on the team coming into this game. He's had a fantastic game so far, but throws a punch and is ejected from the rest of the ball game. Wow, what a turn of events.
I'd actually like to see that.
Run, Roddy. My heavens. And it's our drive recap brought to you by Verbo.
We've seen this another time from UCF. You get a couple of players out front. Matthew Lee, the center. Paute, the right guard, get out front. But it's O'Keefe making people miss, staying in bounds. Kyer Elam saves the touchdown, but on the next play, Isaiah Bowser punches it in. Gus Malzahn talked about explosive plays are what they need. They find one, and Isaiah Bowser just finishes it.
Second touchdown run of the night for Bowser. And the Knights back in front with 5 minutes gone in the third. The run by O'Keefe is the longest in bowl history, eclipsing a 66-yard run by Bo Blankenship of Ohio. And that
loose ball!
UCF says they have it inside the 20.
Oh my God!
O'Keefe grabs a hat. He's ready for duty. The Knights on the field say they have it.
Referees have not said it yet, though.
And the scrum is underway at the 17. Nobody in a striped shirt yet.
Gator ball.
Says Florida.
Florida is fortunate. UCF wisely in that situation, just dribbling the ball so you can't fair catch it. You're kicking the ball from the 50. So you're trying to pin them inside at least the 25, and Florida has a really tough time getting on this one.
Wow.
Got a couple of players around the football.
Henderson, I think, is the guy that clutched it.
Yeah, Xavier Henderson.
Boy.
Oh, UCF looks like they had an opportunity. And then at the bottom of the pile becomes a wrestling match. We don't talk about what happens at the bottom of the pile.
Nope. Gage Wilcox looked like he was trying to put the pin in the grenade when it came bouncing by. Here's Jones now. Florida trying to answer the momentum shift. Nice throw caught by Wells. Middle of the field. And a Florida first down out beyond the 35. Devon Wilson, the tackle for UCF. And the Gators on the move. Ronnie, back to the ejection of Hopper here.
Yeah, he's at the top of the screen, just jawing with an offensive lineman. I don't know. Look, it is certainly a penalty. From that angle, it looked more like a push than a punch.
Here's Davis changing gears.
Oh, nice run.
And down the far side.
I'm going to stay off screen right now. Things are better since I'm off screen.
Davis before Wilson shoved him out.
It's obviously a good run by Malik Davis. We haven't seen a lot of this game, but the ability to stop on a dime is impressive, and they get up the field. But going back to the Tyron Hopper play,
we got a
distinction between
UCF player down.
It's really big. I mean, you come in and you shove a guy on his shoulder. I don't think it qualifies as a punch. It didn't look like it was anything to the head. I know this officiating crew only got one look at it, but I think it was a little bit of a tough call.
Devon Wilson shaking up on the play. Gators in plus territory when we come back to Tampa.
Local restaurants have been hit hard by fees from delivery apps.
They take a huge chunk of our bottom line. All of that comes out of our pocket and goes to them.
So Domino's franchisees went to local restaurants and bought $100,000 of their gift cards to give out to our customers. That way they could support a mom and pop by ordering directly from them.
And no one got hit by delivery app fees.
I can't believe one restaurant is buying another restaurant's gift certificates to give out, but it sure is wonderful.
So if you're not getting Domino's, skip the delivery apps and order directly from a local restaurant.
As a DJ, I know all about customization. That's
Yeah,
why I
he
love
did,
Liberty
Mike.
Mutual. They customize my car insurance, so I only pay for what I need.
How about a throwback?
Liberty, 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 liberty.
Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
This is called momentum. And there's no off season. It's work that builds on itself over and over and over again. Because the only way is through.
Yes, for elves, check. I just need a dang coupon code.
Hold your reindeer, Santa.
Samuel, what's up?
I got a gift for you. Capital One Shopping instantly searches for available coupon codes and automatically applies them. Just download it to your computer. It's free.
Whoa.
Oh, I have that saved me a bundle.
You have that?
Mm-hmm.
What? So, that get me off your naughty list?
Are you off the naughty words?
Yes.
Oh, I don't think so.
Capital One Shopping. It's kind of genius.
What's in your wallet? This is why you want Farmers Claim Forgiveness. Your home premium won't go up just because of this.
Wow, that's something.
You get a whole lot of something with Farmers Policy Perks.
Get a quote today.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Hey, I can tell you're a fan. Lucky for you, nothing keeps you connected like AT&T 5G.
5G, huh? Is that fast?
Oh yeah, it's fast.
And is it reliable?
Definitely is.
What about secure?
Oh yeah, it's secure.
Love it.
How many of those you got? I don't know. You're very good at whatever this is.
You flatter me.
It's not complicated. AT&T 5G is fast, reliable, and secure.
Because you're forever connected by love. Two touching center diamonds, representing the connection you share. Forever connected. The perfect gift to give this holiday. Exclusively at K.
Wilson in the secondary coming back after the play here, and we'll let you decide at home here.
Craig pick quick, Wes. Quick and out of nowhere.
Yep, from the third deck.
Whilst looking at the sideline.
Man. So Wilson comes off the field under his own power. Ball at the 30 for the Gators, 1st and 10. Malik Davis, after the sensational run, stays in the ball game. Oh, and Clapp got UCF into the neutral zone. Throw to Whittemore on the perimeter. Free play for the Gators. And somewhere out around the 20 goes Whittemore. But I think Cam Good again. For a team that claps, Ronnie, Florida does a pretty nice job of changing the clap cadence, if you will.
Yeah, they've gotten UCF to jump a couple of times now. They themselves have jumped a couple of times.
Defense number 54 in the neutral zone at the snap. The penalty is declined. The result of the play is a first down.
You see number 54, Cam Good. It's a nice gain, though, for Florida.
Yeah.
You know, third down. This thing has gotten a little chippy. We obviously saw the Hopper ejection earlier.
The ruling on the field is the first down was reached. The previous play is now under replay review.
With 8:42 to go in the third.
So it's our first review of the game, right?
Yes, sir. That is correct. Gives us an opportunity to tell you that the replay official tonight is David Lambros, and the communicator is David Pazinski. This is a Pacific 12 conference crew.
It's a Florida team that really needed a drive to regain some of that momentum. Let's take another look.
Ball at the 30.
Play to Whittemore. They need to get to the 20-yard line, so nice one of those big lines to pop up for us. Can't exactly see where he goes out of bounds there, but it's where the ball crosses out of bounds. Yeah, it looks like he's short out of bounds.
Yeah.
Or he's he's well short.
It hits the 22.
Yeah, the ball is not going to be 2 yards in front, so it's a good review.
Yep. Well done. And should be handled in fairly quick fashion.
Yeah, absolutely should. Look, I'm sure there are Florida fans at home wondering why the long O'Keefe run wasn't reviewed. We had a look at that one, and he clearly, I mean, he was clearly in bounds the entire time.
You know, let's say something here about Greg Knox. And you and Taylor and I talking with Florida folks, putting things together. We had a chance to get on the field earlier tonight to talk to some of his staff that's here coaching this game tonight. Here's a look again at the O'Keefe play.
Yeah, because we didn't have an opportunity to replay it before. I mean, you're going to see after he makes miss down the field. I mean, there's clearly space between the foot and the sideline the entire time. That was my question. As soon as they got tackled, you go tempo. So now we're able to go back and show that because these replay officials review every play, and if there's no reason to stop it,
right,
then they don't stop it. And that was one of those examples where it looked initially to be close. They've got all the angles. You look at the angles. There's no need to stop the game. UCF goes tempo and scores on the next play.
Here comes Mark Duddy, the referee.
After review, the runner stepped out at the 22-yard line. The penalty is still declined. It'll be second down at the 22-yard line.
There you have it. By the way, Greg Knox, who we got a chance to visit with, Roddy, this week. Look, everybody knows what happened. Dan Mullen was fired. Billy Napier was hired in late November. He started assembling a staff. Greg Knox taking over as the interim head coach. He's got staff members. They've got family. We talk about the business transaction involved here, Roddy. This has not been easy for Florida. Players have handled it well, as Knox has said, but it's not been easy.
Look, we were talking to Christian Robinson, who's calling the plays on the defense for Florida before the game, and he's like, look, all we can do is focus on this game, give our players our best now. We'll figure out what's in the future tomorrow after the game.
Big Cat Bryant is going to wrestle Malik Davis to the ground, but not before Davis gets the first down. And Robinson, a talented young coach in this business, has done a nice job with the Florida defense for sure.
We're starting to see some chippiness a little bit after the play, some extra shoves from offensive linemen and receivers on both sides.
Here's Jones on the perimeter. Whittemore's going to throw, looking for Gamble, and cannot hit him. Underthrew Kamari Gamble. Florida has got a handful of underthrown balls to wide open receivers in the ballgame.
All Whittemore has to do is lay it up. Give your receiver an opportunity to make a play. The one thing he can't do is force him, is underthrow and force him to try and come back. He's wide open. How many opportunities have they had down the field that have just gone unrealized for this Florida team? It's been a frustrating game.
Second in the full 10. Just inside the 20. Knights with a lead of 6. Davis sprints through at the 10. 5. Touchdown Florida.
Offensive line there does a fantastic job of opening up a hole. Malik Davis absolutely finishes it. And even though they weren't able to take advantage of the wide open receiver on the receiver pass, the double pass, they're able to punch it in on the next play.
Howard's point after gives us our 4th lead change of the ball game, Brody.
Watch the right guard. It's Richie Leonard, number 67. He in the center, Kingsley Ekwukon, do a nice job of opening up a giant hole up the middle. And number 20, Malik Davis. All he has to do is be physical on the finish. The offensive line does the hard part. What running back has to do is make sure he finishes with the ball in the end zone, and he does that.
After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct, receiving team number 37. That's his first of the game. The 15-yard penalty will be added to the they'll be added to the kickoff. The player whose helmet came off for Florida, number 70, he can stay in the game because the helmet came off due to the foul.
Quadric Bullard is the guilty party on the unsportsmanlike. So that means Florida will kick from midfield, as UCF did a moment ago.
And both of these coaching staffs, you got to talk to your players. This thing's getting a little chippy. We've already had a player ejected for a punch thrown. Now we're seeing some unsportsmanlike conducts. I've seen some extracurriculars after plays that have not risen to the level of sportsmanlike conduct, but maybe are right there on the edge. So the thing that you don't want, you want your team to play chippy. You want your team to play with great effort, enthusiasm, and passion. You don't want to cost your team yardage. And that's what's starting to happen. We're really on the border right now with these two teams.
So under 8 to go now in the third, and they swap touchdowns. Bowser capping the great run by O'Keefe with a 4-yard run. Florida, in some ways, fortunate to recover the kick, right? And then they get the big-time play from Davis, and he cashes in on a 19-yard run. A couple snaps later. And O'Keefe waits on the kick of Howard from midfield. I can't imagine the Gators are going to put anywhere in the neighborhood of Ron O'Keefe.
Expect it to be similar to what we saw from UCF, just a little dribbler.
Oh, hit it off a guy and bounces right back to Florida. Did the Gators recover it? No, UCF got it. I mean, a line shot recovered by Mark Anthony Richards.
Greg Knox can't believe it. Because now UCF has great field position. But I don't know, this isn't intentional at all. It just drills off the UCF player.
Wow.
It's off of him.
Richards is the guy who,
how was he able to
Florida.
It caroms off of a Florida player.
How about that?
Right back to Richards. Wow, what a break for UCF. What a terrible bounce of the football for Florida.
We got a strange one on our hands. Here is Gatewood. Or Navarro, beg your pardon. Parker Navarro is coming to the game. He'll flip it to O'Keefe. Another sideline sweep. And it'll pick up 4 to the 45 before he gets knocked back. And now here comes some more flags, Ronnie. This is what you were talking about a moment ago.
There's been jawing, there's been pushing and shoving.
After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct, defense, number 9, taunting, 15-yard penalty, automatic first down. This is number 9's first unsportsmanlike conduct foul of the game.
Trevon Dexter. Yeah, that'll do it.
You're fine until you continue while you're getting up. Standing over a guy, that was one of the emphasis coming into this year. The taunting, standing over a guy and taunting him. It gets called, and again, you're costing your team yardage.
Flip flicker, and wide open is O'Keefe. And can't get to it. Kyer Elam made up a lot of ground, Roddy, to contest the throw.
Mikey Keene is trying to lead his receiver across the field. You can tell that's the coaching point. That's where you got the space. Let him run under it. But this one he needed to throw down the field. Keep it away from Kyer Elam, who was running from his corner spot. He actually kind of leads him into Elam. Just got to hit him. I mean, it's a tough throw for a quarterback because you're trying not to overthrow him, but just throw the football. You've done it a million times.
Second and at full 10. Here's Keene going to put some air under this one and beyond the reach of the 6'2 receiver Brandon Johnson, and another flag has come down. It's a late hit on the quarterback, I think.
Personal foul, roughing the quarterback. Defense number 1, contacting the quarterback's neck and head. 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
A couple of big penalties helping UCF on this drive. First, the taunting penalty. This one on Brenton Cox. That was not a great angle, but from that angle, I didn't see contact to the head.
They're going to hand the ball. Bowser gets 3 on the play to the 22. Tackle made by Dexter. Well, 2nd and 6, Taylor.
Guys, I really thought it was interesting what Coach Knox told us this week, that the one thing that could have changed the trajectory of their season was penalties. You look at the Kentucky game, 15 penalties for 115 yards. It really changed the entire narrative for them.
Blitz coming on Keene. He'll throw for the end zone, and it is behind the intended receiver. That was Brandon Johnson again. To the point, Taylor, 7 for 70 in the penalty category here for Florida. And 3rd down and 6 coming up, Ronnie.
UCF did a nice job of picking up that blitz. Mikey Keene's going to have to give his receivers a chance down the field. If you're going to throw those fade balls, I give an opportunity to go up and make a play. I mean, you saw it earlier with O'Keefe open. Struggled a little bit right now.
1 point lead for the Gators after the Davis score. Here's Keene. Cannot take a sack. He'll throw back. This is the tight end. Holler the catch. 15. He'll plunge inside to the 14, maybe the 13. That's enough for the first down. So a throwback to the former walk-on from Winter Park, Florida.
He's going to come from the right side of the formation back to the left on that screen. Mikey Keene is sprinting away from Brenton Cox. Able to get the ball to him, but blockers out in front, and then Holler finishes it. Good play design by Gus Malzahn.
Here's Parker Navarro, Ronnie, back in at quarterback.
Haven't seen him as much as we thought we would.
Navarro will keep, lost his feet, and will fall to the ground at the 11. The grass got him.
Parker Navarro had a walk-in touchdown. An absolute walk-in. It's a great block out front of Kyer Elam, who falls. Parker Navarro looked like he and Kyer Elam had the same thing happen to him. Both ended up on the ground.
Gus Malzahn doing double time on the double bubble. Play fake from Keene. He'll flip it to Richardson. He'll try to get to the first. Cannot. Slung out of bounds. Antoine Powell, one of the first Gators to get over there. And then it looked like like Rashawn Torrance was the guy that polished him off.
This would be a big stop for Florida on defense. With UCF already with 2 opportunities that are touchdowns. If you just finish the play, the third outfield to O'Keefe, then a ball will run right there. But if Florida could stop him here, what a stop that would be.
There's Hollow, the tight end in motion. And a run with Bowser. And he will dive inside the 5. First and goal coming up, Roddy.
That is a physical run by a guy that didn't have much space. He's able to split a couple of defenders and then power through for the first down. You see the ability to spin off of Bernie, keep his balance enough to get the first down. That's the ability to rotate these backs and have a physical back with great balance is something they've been missing.
First and goal, quick pitch. Bowser on the perimeter going nowhere. Johnson blasting from the secondary makes the play.
Trevez Johnson doing a really nice job. Actually turn him loose. Nobody blocks him on the right side. Just slides right through and makes the play in the backfield. Really nice momentum changing play by Trevez Johnson. Because now you had first and goal from the 5. Now you're dealing with second down at the 7 or 8 yard line.
Yep. 2 tights in the formation, 2 receivers. King to his left, gonna throw, it's caught, and this is O'Keefe, and he will get back to the 4, which was near the original line of scrimmage. Torrance, another tackle for Florida.
It's a nice job by Mikey Keene of going back to O'Keefe because Johnson was in the end zone and it looked like he might go there. But you had the corner retreating to get underneath, and Joey Gatewood, the big quarterback, looks like he's in the game.
Yep. So here is Gatewood in the gun. Looks, throws, batted away and almost intercepted. Goodness gracious. Amari Burney almost had one wrapped with a bow on it.
Yes, he did. He really should have. This is not the right throw. And you see this all the time. Put some air on it. Let your guy go.
I'm telling you, it's better if I stay out of this game. This game is so much better since I left. Let me quickly say hi. Welcome in, Ship. Showtime. Johnson here. Ollie May, good to see you. My moderators are killing it tonight. I'm going back out because things are really good, but I'm not here right now.
Left to right angle.
Up and
the kick is good.
All right, they take the lead.
5th lead change of the ball game here in the final 3 minutes.
This is a great game.
Forget it all comes down to this. On December 31st, Heisman winner Bryce Young, number 1 Alabama, beat number 4 Cincinnati. Goodyear Cotton Bowl from Arlington at 3:30 Eastern, 12:30 Pacific. Then, under the lights at the Hard Rock, the Capital One Orange Bowl, number 3 Georgia, number 2 Michigan. The winners play for college football's national championship Monday night, January 10th on ESPN. Get ready for a great Friday, December 31st. And a little experience here. You think? The Crimson Tide, 7 appearances, 8 wins, 3 titles. Michigan and Cincinnati to the party for the first time, Rodney.
Yeah, welcome to Michigan and Cincinnati draws the behemoth in Alabama. Look, Georgia fans are going to see that and be reminded of how close they were to having a 1 in that title category. Was it for, what was it, 2nd down and 26?
That's it.
To it to Devontae.
The kick by Obarski toward Davis at the goal line. 15, 20, 25,
wow.
And Malik Davis just shy of the 30.
All right, I'm getting bored over here. I got to come back in. Bernie, hey, Bernie gave us a great gift. I'm going to open it tomorrow on tomorrow's stream. But Bernie stopped by the house and I missed him, unfortunately. Good to see you here, buddy. And thank you. We'll let Preston get into that tomorrow.
Square up, cover up movement, and you continue to do that. This UCF defense cannot bend the run.
Big question, Taylor, is what did the dance moves look like?
All right, here we go.
I was impressed,
okay.
I'm not going to lie.
Okay.
Florida chasing 2:58 in the 3rd from the 28.
On the ground, and we're not through 3
Oh, what a hit right away.
Pierce trying to get him started there and falls forward.
The energy is picked up in the stadium, too. I like that.
For a guy who made a lot of racket late in the year, has been fairly quiet tonight for the Knights defensively.
Quiet by his standards, certainly. I mean, a guy who had 18 tackles his last time out.
I don't know where he's going to transfer. He ain't playing all that great to me.
Defense, it's been a team effort, and it's really the defensive line that's done the most damage.
Here is Jones on the first throw of the perimeter in the drive, and welcome
outside short game.
Union Home Mortgage Gasparilla Bowl. First catch for Copeland, junior from Pensacola.
Thanks, Bernie.
He's been targeted a number of times in this game, but I mentioned earlier 2 guys that are planning on transferring after this game, playing in it, and that was the connection. Emory Jones and Jacob Copeland, who's currently in the portal. So
yeah, I'm watching it, Wolfie.
Guys, when they enter the portal, they can still play.
Here's Jones
coming down the field, wide open. We got flags. Are they going to call offensive pass interference? I think they are.
Right over the top of Hodges.
And they're going to get an offensive pass interference on Jacob Copeland, who gave Hodges a nice little shove at the top of that route.
27-yard throw.
Pass interference. Offense, number 1. 15-yard penalty. Replay. Go down.
Right there. He had the hand on the shoulder pad and then shoves his shoulder down into the ground, throwing Hodges off. The ball in the
That's
air.
a good call. Oh, quarterback took another pop on the throw. He got legal hit, but he got hit.
UCF fans here are excited.
Yep.
After that penalty.
All right, 1:51 on the clock. Third,
Greg Knox.
and the South Florida Beaches for a first down.
Yeah, I was trying to get a sense of whether or not he agreed with the call, but that's the same expression we've seen all night.
Yep.
Yeah, it was a great catch. Doesn't count.
2 for 9 on third down.
Gonna throw.
Jones gonna cut it loose.
Going down the field. Got a man. Oh, overthrew him. 4th down.
I mean, it's 3 that I can remember.
Wow.
They're
gonna have to punt.
It's a touchdown, maybe 4. We're having a little bit of discussion in the booth about how many it is. First off, UCF, how do you turn a guy that wide open down the field? But Florida.
I'm just there for consultation, Anthony. I was asked to come in and take a look at it.
Whenever Jones has a clean pocket,
I don't know a lot about it, but thank you.
To be able to complete some of these, you're going to go back and watch the film if you're Florida and just be frustrated at the number of chances.
Looks like a lot of good people doing some good things over there, Anthony. That's what I heard. A lot of good things over there.
Oh, and a bit short.
Oh, it drops just right by the 50.
The Gators will touch it up.
Wow.
At the 46 of UCF. Huh. That was Frazier's who downed the ball for Florida.
Florida has ex-Buckeye Jack Millen. That's why he wants to leave.
Down 2 late in the third. Now remember.
That's why. Okay, I knew there had to be a reason this quarterback was going in the portal. I wasn't sure if it was that or if it was the new coach coming in, but okay.
He was the interim head coach for Mississippi State in the Tax Slayer Gator Bowl in Jacksonville. And he beat Lamar Jackson, Roddy, with Keaton Thompson of Mississippi State scoring 3 times.
Down the sideline. Oh, what a throw! Touchdown, UCF! Wow, that happened quick. That was 40 yards in the air. Wow. Well, that happened quick.
Think about what we just saw. 3rd and long, Florida has an opportunity to hit Justin Schroeder.
They can't just leave, John. They gotta. It's all in the timing and stuff with that new portal thing that they got.
Start tonight. Connects downfield for their longest pass.
26-17 with the extra point. Wow. The defender for Florida fell down.
Less than 2 minutes. The Knights have raced to a 9-point lead.
Ryan O'Keefe does such a good job of stacking the defense defensive back, so when he gets a step, he tries to get just in front of Travis Johnson so that Johnson has to run up his back. That allows him to cut inside on the ball that's thrown in. Johnson slips. O'Keefe chucks the deuces and ends up in the end zone. And finally, we see one of these teams complete a pass down the field. UCF taking a 2-score lead.
Ryan O'Keefe now with 190 yards of total offense on 12 touches.
He's been fantastic.
10 touches, I beg your pardon, Roddy.
And if he doesn't get 6 more in this game, I'd be shocked.
Well, he came into the ball game with 19
That was an
catches
incredible
in his last
throw.
3 games for 2 touchdowns.
They needed
And I think even if the defender would have been there, I think there was a chance for that to be completed. Not so much a touchdown, but definitely,
Flash Robinson, the Oklahoma transfer, has been absolutely fantastic. Big time deep.
All right, ball going back over to Florida. I should have just left it
They
there.
had to retool this offense. Ryan O'Keefe has been a big part of that success.
Malik Davis will take the bar.
5, 10, 15, out to the 20, spin around, out to the 30. One heck of an effort, out to the 33. That was a heck of an effort.
So in the final minute of the third, UCF has thrown a haymaker in Florida.
And finally, one of these teams has created a little bit of distance. You know, it's been back and forth so much with the lead changes. Now the question is Florida's response. I mean, this is a Florida team that's been through a ton of adversity,
right?
Especially the latter part of this season. You've had your opportunities. It's so demoralizing to miss those, but you got to keep chopping. Greg Knox has to keep his guys chopping. But UCF, this defense has to smell.
All right, 1st and 10 for the 32.
Has all the momentum.
Only 88 yards of offense.
Fakes the handoff, gonna throw. Pressure coming. Down the sideline. Bad throw.
Intended for.
Incomplete.
Trying to go with the big screen.
I'm not impressed. This is the first time that I've got to see this Florida quarterback up close. I am not as impressed. Alejandro, welcome in, my friend. Welcome in. I got to be honest. This is my first time seeing this Florida quarterback. I'm not impressed with the flight trajectory of the ball. It's got too much air under it. It's a soft throw. I don't like the speed of his spin rate is low.
Of this third period.
I'm not convinced if he doesn't hit Richard Courage, he might still, Richard Garage, he might still be running. I mean, Garage.
Appreciate everybody subscribing tonight.
Linebackers, but Pierce runs right into him, and if he doesn't, he's able to hit that.
3rd down and 8. 3rd and 8.
3rd down.
Looking to throw. Pressure coming. Oh, that could have been pass interference. No flag. That guy was on his back.
Devontae Brown.
All right, they're going to call it clean.
And that's the stop that you wanted if you're UCF's defense.
Now, you like that showtime? I know a little bit more than I let on. But I'm not wrong.
Forces a quick punt.
That last throw was one of the best throws I've seen him do yet.
Wells is trying to see the ball through the umpire.
They're going to punt here. 14 seconds left in the third. Pressure coming. Oh, they almost got it. Ball's going to roll dead at the 25, 23, 21, 21. That's where UCF will start out.
Ends up being a pretty decent punt.
Sure does.
Because of the roll, but they were a hair's breadth away from blocking.
That was almost blocked. And that would have, could you imagine if they'd have gone up 33-17 going into 4th? Good gravy.
Steer his first UCF squad to a 9th win. They went 5-3 in the American.
Well, the funny thing was, John, to your point, they talked about one of the schools that he wanted to go to was UCF. If I'm on the other side, I have no desire to grab him.
It certainly would be a nice message for where our program
2 seconds left in the third. One play going to happen here. Handoff up the middle. Solid gain, 5 yards. That'll end the third period, third quarter, third section of the game.
Has come west on I-4, and it's got a 9.
I wish I was on I-4. right outside the exit going to Hollywood Studios. Grab yourself a sarsaparilla. We got another quarter coming.
Affected by storm damage? Let Roof Claim handle the burden for you, taking on all the stressful processes from start to finish. We're the industry-leading storm damage roof replacement service with unprecedented access to
Colts and Cardinals Christmas night. I'm looking for that.
With our app, you'll have on-demand access to view your progress, documents, and
stop bragging, RJ.
Experts. Start your recovery today.
That's great, John.
To request
I like it. John bringing some funny to the chat. I like it.
I love finding good deals like this because this Fritos Chili Cheese Junior Wrap is 99 cents.
I feel like they just marked it wrong, but I'm not telling right.
Sonic Fritos Chili Cheese Junior Wrap.
Team, it's been a grind, but I think I've aged you well. Some might say perfect. Who's ready to show who's the cheesiest?
I woke up feeling the cheesiest, cuz. Win a trip to the CFB National Championship.
We've been waiting all year to come together.
Hey, one other thing. Mute this for a second. One other thing. Hey, Yachty, welcome in, dear. Good to see you. If you guys want to see something cool, I'm very proud of my Italian heritage, and we posted a video today. It's Italy's La Befana, who is the, when you talk about Christmas in Italy, she is the sacred witch, which brings gifts to the kids. It's pretty cool. It's a video we posted. Jesse can find that link. I'm sure she's probably got it handy, or Mike. One of those two will find it quicker than daylight. But check out that thing. It's pretty cool. Tells you the story of the Italian witch and how it ties into Santa and all that. I really liked it. I thought it was one of the best videos we did this holiday season, probably because I'm partial to it, because of my heritage. But check it out. Check it out. And, I'm just giving you a hard time, RJ. You're fine. So, called Mrs. Potato. It's Brazilian, and they have delicious food. Oh, I'll have to check that out. There, Mike dropped the link. Check that out, La Befana. And it's pretty cool. She actually, the character doing it, or the lady doing the character, did an excellent job of presenting the story of La Befana, the kind-hearted witch. And it's pretty cool. If you get a chance, and you might find it interesting. Hope you guys are having a good time tonight. I hope wherever you are, you're having a Merry Christmas. This made my night sitting here with you and talking for a little bit. I had a couple people reach out to me and say, hey, are you okay? You look like you're not having a good day. I'm not having a good day. I had to go to the funeral home today and say my goodbyes to a friend who's my same age, who I've known for 30, 40 years probably. And he took his own life the other day. And for me, somebody who fought to save my life to stay on this earth, it's sometimes hard for me to understand why somebody would give it up. So, had a bad day, but I'm glad you guys are here with us. Let's finish it out with a good quarter of football. And happy holidays to all of you and a prosperous 2022.
ESPN College Football Crew tonight. And the Knights have the ball. Second down,
all right.
5.
UCF with the ball.
Final 15 tonight.
They're up 9.
Really take control of this game.
Mikey Keene.
Handoff up the middle. First down, Knights.
Okay.
First down, Knights. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Downhill. You got a 9-point lead. You're early in the fourth.
Here's where you put it to the test. I mean, you've done a good job of it. Isaiah Bowser's made a man miss.
Bye, Jesse. Have a good night. Thank you for being here.
Now I think it's time to run.
Yeah, it happens, John. It's part of life, right, buddy?
Pounds.
Just got to roll with the punches.
I mean, late game.
Everybody say goodnight to Jessie. She kills it for our channel. I love when she's here because I know my channel's protected. So have a good night.
Opening night at the Bounce House.
Sure did. 33 rushes, 172 yards.
Shotgun, handoff, up the middle, out to the 40.
Almost 7 on first down before Amari Burney makes the stop.
I think Jesse got scared of La Befana, the kind-hearted witch.
On the ground for the Knights, who came into the ball game at just under
Jesse doesn't like witches because they usually bring storms.
That is hat on a hat.
It's kind of like it was Wizard of Oz, where the two witches were bringing the storm. Yeah, she is the rock star, RJ.
But that is what Gus Malzahn
Absolutely, I agree with you.
It's just a simple inside zone play. Every offensive lineman finds
shotgun.
From the gun goes King.
Handoff up the middle, hit the backfield for a loss. It's going to be 3rd and 4. 3rd and 4.
Dexter. Dexter is a handful. He is 6'6", 303 from Lake Wales, Florida.
Lake Wales, I have no idea where that is.
6'6".
Sounds like somewhere in Europe.
Cole Schneider away from him, able to get Schneider off and be able to make the play.
Cole Schneider's making his 47th start tonight in the offensive line for UCF.
Yeah, I saw that, Bernie. They needed to put it in the end zone.
Just shown up.
That's a bit.
Shotgun.
3rd down.
Gonna throw.
Kane wants to throw. Quick out.
Complete. 1st down. UCF diving out of bounds. That's a nice catch.
Ronnie.
I'm going to call him TMA, and he does a fantastic job of getting away from the defender on just a little quick out. Creates some separation, gets the inside linebacker. You're asking
nice move.
Your backer to cover a slot receiver.
A potato restaurant sounds pretty good.
Good delivery by Mikey King.
Okay, Dan, I'll get on it. Thank you. Handoff up the middle.
Back on the ground.
Jersey Mike in the house, everybody.
Jalen Lee to stop. 100 yards now on the 24th carry of the night for the Northwestern transfer.
100 yards.
Keeps got 3 for 105.
Isaiah Bowser wasn't even close to 100 coming into the second half, but the big run earlier, and now UCF starting to do to Florida what we thought Florida was going to be able to do, starting to wear them down in the run game. A lot of that probably has to do with the depth, the lack of depth on the defensive line for Florida with 3 of their regular starters out.
Handoff up the middle, 1st down again. Down to the 43. Yeah, I see that. I just looked up at the board, Bertie. That's incredible.
From the right side of your screen,
Jimmy G killing me for fantasy.
You're going to get a kick out by Schneider, and then you get Marcus Tatum wrapping around. That's hat-on-hat football. This offensive line, they're probably the ones now.
They're at the 10, so they got to put it in the end zone. Doesn't look like they can run on it tonight, though, Bernie. 1st down and 10 here from the 44 of Florida. A score here is devastating if it's a touchdown. Down to the 37. 2nd down.
Bernie to stop. And the clock continuing to run. UCF has never beaten
Florida's still SEC. They just not playing that well.
September 11th, 1999, Florida won 58-27. Travis Taylor had 3 touchdowns. That was a Florida team that
1st and goal from the 3 over there.
And then they played 7 years later. Gators won a national title that year. They won the game 42-0.
Shotgun formation. Got to throw. Oh, he's about to get hit. That's got to be intentional grounding. How is that not called? He's within the tackle box.
They're going to rule it incomplete. Or at least the line judge did.
Wow.
Brenton Cox and Trey Dean had him wrapped up.
I don't know about that one. Okay.
Match number 5, Isaiah Bowser. He's going to be the key to this not being intentional grounding. It's like relatively closest to Bowser, so no penalty.
Of course, you're speaking.
No foul for intentional grounding. The quarterback's arm was hit while he was throwing the ball. Incomplete pass, 3rd down.
So 3rd
down and 4.
Navarro has come in.
Just above 10 minutes left of the game.
That's Richardson in motion.
Drops the ball. Got to throw it now.
Craig Myers tried to make the play. UCF bench thought he was interfered with by Elam.
Everybody wants a flag. They ain't getting it.
Malzahn wants a flag.
Well, UCF thought Florida jumped off sides. They
touchdown over there for Tennessee.
And I'm going to agree with UCF. I think this is a
tie game over there now. Interesting.
Not the original slip, but the pull down thereafter. Kyer Elam has had a nice game, but watch as he pulls Craig Myers down. Looks like he's got a hold of that arm, but not called, and Florida gets out of it.
Play clock down to 5. See if the Knights take a penalty here before. Nope,
they're going to snap it. It's off.
He's just going to try and lob a wedge inside the 10, and it takes a high bounce, and it is not back.
Touchback.
It's a touchback. Gators will get it at the 20. They're down 9 in the 4th in Tampa.
On game day, you expect the best from your team. It's all or nothing. You should have the same expectations of your mortgage lender. The Union Home Mortgage experience is personalized to you and backed by a team of pros to guide you over the goal line.
Greetings all, my name is Dan Wynn and I'm the founder and creator of a Facebook group known as Disney Worlders, and of course we are all about Walt Disney World. We have themed days as in Magic Kingdom Monday, Epcot Tuesday, and at the end of the week, Pardon Our Dust Sunday, where we post all the construction news from all over the world. We also have a new page called The Backside of Disney, where Disney Worlders is the magic side, Backside of Disney is the reality side. So come by and check us out. Thank you.
You're invited to the Tropical Nerds channel, where we're launching something exciting. A live-streamed comedy game show called I Knew That. There's a Disney trivia night almost every week. 3 contestants live on every show, buzzing in, answering questions, and playing games in a format you've never seen before. Subscribe now to help us launch this. And there's one more thing. We want you on the show. Contestants appear on these new vision screens via their webcams, and they have a lot of fun.
In a world with so many choices, only one YouTube channel stands out from them all. Sean Urban. Become part of this growing community to find all your Disney news, sports talk, discover new food and drinks, and go on epic adventures across the globe. Never miss out on a family fun stream with engaging people, in-chat games, and fantastic locations to see. Don't miss out.
All right, we got under 10 or just about 10 left in the game. This should be good.
If you want a great team, you need natural-born leaders, some tough cookies, and a few who do anything to win. Find a group like that, you've got one hell of a team.
Is Tom Brady's thing on Disney Plus? There's no way.
Well,
it's got to be on ESPN
our
Plus.
Clutch delivery brought to you by Chipotle. Just roll the Ryan O'Keefe video.
He's been the most explosive player on the field for either team. His ability not only to create explosive plays in the run game, but then you had it in the pass game as well. It's been sort of tough sledding for UCF through the air until O'Keefe absolutely exploded. He has had quite the second half.
He's having a heck of a night.
85 yards receiving, 105 yards rushing. He's going for, what would that be, a triple-double, triple digits, 2 of them. Is that a football triple-double?
He'll play somewhere.
He's had runs of 34 and 74 and a 54-yard
Shotgun.
touchdown.
Look at the throw.
Double, triple.
And here's Emory
Rolls
Jones
out.
to the 20, trying to get the Gators stopped. And
that's a nice throw. First down, Florida.
Out of bounds by Justin Shorter of nearly 20 yards.
It's a pretty nice throw over the head of Hodges. Gets it down.
It's got to be hard for the Florida players to have faith in their quarterback when he's leaving.
Just over the outstretched hands and down before Corey Thornton gets there.
Out at the 40, first down, Gators.
13 of 30 for 141.
Look at the throw, pressure coming. Down the sideline he goes, complete. Another completion, Copeland again.
But Copeland makes the catch and backs out of bounds at the UCF 30-yard.
Those were 2 solid throws.
Slot gives the quarterback a lot of room to the outside to let the receiver fade away from the defender. It's a nice throw by Emory Jones. And that 30-yard completion, the longest pass play of the day for
all the way down to the 30 now.
That they've actually completed. They've had an opportunity.
Fakes the handoff, goes down the other sideline. Oh, that should have been caught. Nice defense. Nice defense.
These teams have been struggling for pass plays down the field. Some of it has to do with protection. Some of it with the inability to get receivers open or complete it when you do get receivers open. So we've seen both kind of go to these fade balls. And the big play to O'Keefe, that's a really nice play defensively by UCF. That was Devontae Brown.
Copeland goes to the boundary side. There's a look at the 6'5" shorter.
He's an impressive specimen.
Ian Whittemore here to the field. And quick hitter with
handoff up the middle, short gain.
Got about half of it. 3rd and 5 coming up on the Celestar tackle for the Knights. This is the earliest Florida has played in a bowl game since 1980. And this transition period from Dan Mullen with Greg Knox coaching the winner of Florida State, now the bowl game, and Billy Napier named head coach nearly a month ago. And they find themselves in comeback mode in the final 9 minutes.
Handoff. Oh, hit the backfield.
Fake the handoff to Davis, and then it was Celestar again.
That was nice defense there. 8 minutes and 30 seconds.
This is a great individual play by Celestar.
They got to come away with 3 here to have a chance.
Stays low and fires out. Watch 88 get under the pads of number 72. That's Josh Braun. Is able to take down Emory Jones in the backfield. Celestar fired up. And this UCF defense in the second half has really come up big.
Howard is hit from 26. He's missed from 51. And
here we go.
45.
45. He's got to hit this. And he missed it. Incomplete on the kick. Well, wide right.
Gators are turned away on the second missed field goal of the night by Howard. And Malzahn's Knights
9 points up.
Contend
Getting the ball back. And they can run some time off of the clock.
Bowl season means football. A whole lot of football, which means tax season can't be far behind. Or, as
Good Lord.
Tax Act like to call it, tax refund season. Tax Act, the official tax filing software of bowl season.
This holiday season, remember the trick. The one that lets you skip the line and get your finger-licking chicken finger-licking quick. It's finger-licking quick.
So it's game day, and you need to get your hair in shape. Enter Great Clips. Our skilled stylists save your haircut details and clip notes for the look you love almost as much as your team. We got you, and you got this. Great Clips, official hair salon of college football.
So at AT&T, everyone gets our best deals. Aren't others doing that? Others say that, but not everyone gets the best deal. Like, what if I give you a lollipop? Then I give you our best lollipop. That's not fair. At AT&T, we think it's only fair that all customers get our best deals. And you get a choice of plans.
She said everyone.
It's not complicated. Only AT&T gives both new and existing customers our same best deals, like up to $1,000 off our most popular smartphones.
It's your Uncle Cooper. Sure, once in a blue moon, you might need your tires for hauling a horse in a hailstorm. But most days, you're going to need your tires for tougher things, like teaching your sister's kid how to parallel park. Thankfully, these Cooper and Duramaxes aren't just tough, they're everyday tough. Okay, there's a lot of improvement. Go with the Coopers. Cooper!
When you walk in the door with the new triple bacon pizza from Papa John's, oh, that smell of bacony goodness has everyone showing up. I mean everyone. It's the season of bacon at Papa John's.
The Union Home Mortgage Gasparilla Bowl is brought to you by Union Home Mortgage, proud title sponsor of the Gasparilla Bowl, and Dollar General, where you save time and money every day.
With Roddy Jones, Tanner Davis, West Durham, Union.
All right, here we go.
Gasparilla Bowl tonight at Raymond James in Tampa. Golden Knight faithful. 63,669, largest in Gasparilla Bowl history. Remember, this game moved into Raymond James a handful of years ago. May remember it started out over in St. Pete. They played the game at Tropicana Field for a handful of years when it started here.
I do remember that.
Tampa Bay, St. Pete.
All right, shotgun. They're going to go under center, hand it off,
Here's
up the
Isaiah
middle.
Bowser on first down as UCF takes over after the missed Florida field goal. And we go under 8 minutes to play.
UCF is obviously going to be content to run the football. I would not be surprised at some point if you don't get Ryan O'Keefe involved. Maybe you sneak in another one of those reverses. Maybe you hit jet sweep with them, something to get number 4, the football, create an explosive play.
27 for
7:27 on the clock right now.
Bowser, breaking a bowl record previously held by Brendan Knox of Marshall a couple of years ago against UCF, ironically. Here's Keene, backside throw.
Hopefully a lot more, John. I enjoy those. Oh, what a big play! Down the sideline, breaking back across the middle. He just got leveled at midfield. A Florida linebacker came in and just popped him. Nice big first down. I'm actually excited to see Spider-Man tomorrow. I love all the superhero stuff. I love DC too. Batman, Superman, all that stuff. I even like Aquaman.
Cut it up the field, maybe get some more yardage. Don't take quite the hit, but still a big play for you.
You know what superhero they'll never make a movie of that I loved? Some of the people that have been around for a while might remember the greatest American hero. Anybody in here remember him from TV?
And then the guy plays it well, and you're like, man, that was one too many.
Shotgun handoff up the middle, short game.
Picks up right at 4 on first down before
6 minutes and counting. Both teams have all 3 timeouts.
Played it powerful St. Thomas Aquinas with the tackle.
And again, Florida.
I like Wingo that plays for Florida. I like that kid.
Playing because Diabate pops out. Tyron Hopper ejected from the game. On the front.
You remember the theme song? It's a good one. Look at what happened to me. I can't believe it myself. First couple lines.
Tackles not playing in this football game. So depth becoming an issue.
Yeah, John, they have. Absolutely, and I'm shocked about it.
And this is O'Keefe again with the field spread.
O'Keefe on the catch and run, just short of a first down. Yep, that's it, Bernie.
Ryan O'Keefe, a guy who
I wish they'd make a movie of that show. I actually like that show.
To Dylan Gabriel, threw a touchdown against.
I am
like
sitting here watching this game. I am impressed with UCF and the way they're doing, and I am disappointed in how low Florida has felt.
Got 5 more on the
Not that they're, UCF is a horrible team, but Florida played. I've watched Florida over the years play for national championships, and just and then they delay first down. Bowser up the middle, down to the 18, first down. I watched Florida almost beat Alabama this year. And I thought, oh, Florida's back. So I was kind of shocked when they were in this bowl.
UCF, with under 5 to go, starting to feel it, Ronnie.
See all the guys from Florida around the line of scrimmage. The delay forces those 2 or allows those 2 defenders on the edge of the line of scrimmage to run themselves out of the play. Isaiah Bowser only has to make 1 man miss at the line of scrimmage. A big game. UCF's going to take their time. They're going to drain as much clock as they can. If they're able to punch this,
they are letting the clock run down.
It's going to be really tough for Florida to get back in this thing.
24-yard run, 7th play of the night of 20 or more yards for the Knights.
Handoff up the middle.
And hits
short game.
Head on.
Second down. Florida to start using timeouts.
The irony of these games kind of developing.
Clock still running, going under 4 minutes. Going under 4.
Sports that are coming up next. Zubin Mahenti, Arda Ocal standing by.
Just a reminder, our next game will be Saturday night, and that will be the Colts and Cardinals, I believe.
The 49ers.
Hey, Rick, what's up? Good to see you, buddy.
Post-game reaction coming up as Week 16 begins in the NFL. All that more coming up after we finish here in Tampa. Second down and 9.
Handoff. Nope, gonna keep it.
Bowser out of the Wildcat.
Bowser out of the Wildcats. Third down and short coming up.
This game being played with these two teams, first time they've met since 15 years. And earlier
by the time we snap, we will be under 3 minutes. Colts and Cardinals
2024
Saturday night. I can't wait for that one. Yes.
Gators come to the bounce house in Orlando. And then in 33, the third game of the series will be played. Yeah. The fact that that happened and now we get this with these two schools.
Well, I mean, the 2033 game, who knows if that'll ever happen. I mean, the games that are scheduled in the 2030s, we'll see. But that coming on the backs of a stretch of time where the administration of UCF didn't want to do a 2 in Gainesville, 1 in Orlando.
Right.
They wanted, hey, 1 for 1.
And they
now this game's played.
And they got 1 for once. Yeah. But not Florida.
UCF took the timeout. What?
They got Florida on a neutral field and they lead by 9.
2:48 left. 2-4-8 in the game.
Domino's new oven-baked dips are so new that we made a new commercial about their newness. Try new flavors like our cheesy marinara, baked apple, or hot and melty 5 cheese with our not new but still delicious twists. Carry out Domino's new oven-baked dips and twist combos or any 3-topping pizzas for $7.99 each.
Hey, Tristan! Hey, Alexis, play holiday music.
We've been waiting all year to come together. Have a happy and safe holiday season from Lexus.
At Hampton by Hilton.
Yeah, absolutely, Bernie.
Daddy-daughter time and waffles with extra chocolate sauce. And extra giggles. And extra napkins. Book our family of brands at Hilton.com. To new memories, Hilton.
5 bread sticks for my triple treat. 3 layers deep. 10 Cinnabon mini rolls to eat. And the pizza plus another pizza. Triple treat box only from Pizza Hut.
Bold. It begins in your soul. It moves you, empowers you. It comes from shared knowledge, from community. Bold is born at Bowie State University. It's how they prepare students to break barriers and
Rick, I thought about it, but, you know, it was bowl season. I thought there would be a good crowd that would want to watch the bowls. And really wasn't one tonight, so sometimes you make the right decision, sometimes you make the wrong one. I guess I should have done the 49ers and Titans tonight.
Dream of waves and the wonders inside the tides. There's an ocean of curiosity.
But we'll do football on Christmas Day. We'll have a good one over here. We'll be packed house, I guarantee you. Christmas Day football on the 26th.
This Checkers garlic and butter bacon Buford is for Eli. He's got this covered. So Checkers covered this Buford with garlic sauce, with butter and bacon just for him. Crush that garlic and butter bacon Buford, Eli. You've earned it. Get Checkers delivered to Raw Rewards app.
Hey, stay tuned for the Capital One postgame from Tampa tonight. Immediately following the game on the ESPN app. Trophy presentation on the field. The game's most outstanding player with Taylor Davis. And
wow.
Roddy Jones's insightful postgame thoughts and analysis.
You don't want to scare people away, Wes.
No. This has been an impressive performance tonight. By the
Now, last year the bowl games were great, great audience views, but
if you don't get this third down and you get a field goal, still 12-point game. I mean, it's a 2-score game. Anything can happen.
Sure. 3rd down and 5.
3rd and 5. Shotgun formation, hands it off, goes nowhere, hit immediately.
The door on that. And Florida will use a timeout.
Florida now takes a TO. Take a TO, baby.
Mark Duddy wants to double check here. Did UCF call this timeout?
No way.
No chance.
Timeout. Florida.
Right.
We're first of the half. This will be a 30-second timeout.
I like the call by Greg Knox. You need time.
Sure.
You need time to score. You need time for an onside kick.
Thank you, Bernie.
To score again.
Well, you see Greg Knox there, Christian Robinson to the right. That's David Turner and Paul Pasqualoni, who are also members of this Florida coaching staff. And again, Billy Napier, the administration well underway in Gainesville. In fact, he and his staff have been here at the same time during the bowl practices in Tampa, preparing their evaluations because, Roddy?
Hey, Mike, can you drop that link one more time? Don't forget to check out the Italian storyteller that we have. She is the Italian witch for Christmas. That video is pretty cool when you get a chance. End of the night, check it out on the way out.
Once it hits zeros here.
2:45 left in this one. Got a field goal attempt coming up.
At any time, but UCF can make it a lot tougher for the Gators to end with a win by punching this thing through.
33-yard try for
33-yard kick
tonight from 34 and 21.
Up and clean.
And the kick is away.
29-17.
Field goals tonight. The last one gives them a 12-point lead as we go to break in Tampa.
On game day, you expect the best from your team. It's all or nothing. You should have the same expectations of your mortgage lender. The Union Home Mortgage experience is personalized to you and backed by a team of pros to guide you over the goal line. Because when you win, we win.
Union Home Mortgage. Promises kept. Welcome to Allstate, where we have all new lower auto rates. And savings like that will make everyone feel like an MVP. Now get new lower auto rates with Allstate. Because better protection costs a whole lot less. You're in good hands with Allstate. Click or call for a lower auto rate today.
This could be the most important run of his life. All eyes are going to be on the time he posts. Here we go. He's off to a great start. Where is he going? That must be one heck of a sausage. It's a heck of a time. It's impressive.
Ackridge, you do you.
So you think Santa will like these red?
Man, I hope I'm not playing A.J. Brown tonight.
Never met the guy.
He does exist.
Do exist. Santa?
At Chipotle, real food always starts with real ingredients in real kitchens. When you order Chipotle, real food starts with you. Whether it's in restaurant, pickup, or delivery. However you Chipotle is the easiest way to Chipotle.
For the perfect present, the perfect place is your local Ace. Around the block, what you need in stock with people who know their gifts. Your local Ace has great gifts. Order online and get free delivery or curbside pickup. Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
I saw someone on the bridge. He was like a flying green elf.
He sounds jolly. This Christmas, give your family the gift of the best Spider-Man ever.
Well, I'm in.
PG-13 in theaters now.
Hey, you! Domino's is giving away 50.
Ah, you started it. Well, you're happy then.
Other delivery apps add surprise fees. At Domino's, we're giving out surprise frees instead. When you order delivery online, you can be surprised with free food. I love it from Domino's.
2:41 left.
Gasparilla Bowl and the ninth faithful from UCF. Loving every minute of it. And Ryan O'Keefe is our Capital One player of the game. 4 rushes, 110 yards, 7 catches, 85 a score. Third player in the last 5 years with 80 or more rushing and receiving yards in a bowl game, Roddy.
And it came against Florida, the team that sees itself as the one that runs the state in football. It's incredibly impressive. This is a night they don't ever.
Oh!
Well, Barsky sees Wilcox again, had it bounce away, and boy, second time tonight that Gage Wilcox, a tight end, is trying to feel that bouncing rock.
Wow.
And so Florida will take over. Gus Malzahn's team up.
Thank you, RJ. Have a Merry Christmas.
Sports Center coming up. Zubin Mehenti, Arno Cal standing by. Post-game coverage.
And now Brown got a touchdown. Wow.
Brought to you by Capital One.
Mike, you're killing it tonight with him.
Emory Jones and the Gators with 2:37 left to go and 2 timeouts.
I'll not be surprised to see them take some shots down the field like they've been doing on those jump balls.
Hodges almost got there, and Jones missed.
Oh, that was a bad throw. Second down.
And it looked like Shorter were the 2 guys in the route, but that was thrown right betwixt both guys.
It looked like he was trying to go to Gamble once he cleared that second level defender. It was a little high on the throw.
Some of the Florida faithful have moved on. The UCF folks are staying right where they are.
I'll tell you what, Justin Shorter's been able to run by these defensive backs pretty much all night.
Jones another one, and
He laid his wide receiver out. He may be out cold. I think he's out cold. He threw a pass and he had to leap and laid the wide receiver out to make the catch.
And there's a flag thrown.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think this, because of the high hit on a defensive receiver, I think you're going to get a targeting call on this. At least it looked like that live.
And Gus Malzahn's trying to get his entire defense to come off the field here to the UCF sideline.
Sideline warning, Florida. The first and only of the game.
Interesting.
And Tatum Bethune in a one-way conversation with the head coach.
I want to see the replay.
Let's take a look at the hits. Justin Shorter goes up for this ball.
Oh, my God. He got killed. I don't think it was intentional. He went for the ball.
The hit was on the upper body. It looked like he got him in the shoulder. And if there's not, because of the hits him in the shoulder, there's no contact to the head. I mean, it's contact to the head or neck area of a defensive receiver. You get him on the shoulder like that. And
they've called for the cart here as well. You see Damian Pierce. And you never want to see this.
You certainly don't.
Young man from Monmouth, New Jersey, Justin Shorter, shaken up on the play and is down, being attended to. Will continue from Tampa in a moment.
They haven't shown anything of what's going on. People want to see this and want to,
It's your Uncle Cooper.
Horrible camera work. Go to a commercial. Let's sell something. The guy's hurt. That's awful.
Even if that duty is the whole load of this stuff. It's not glamorous, but it's their duty nonetheless. So if you and your truck are constantly tackling the regular duties of the day, go with a tire that can handle them all. Oh, man. I stepped in it. Go with the Coopers. Cooper.
On a spooky Fansville by Dr. Pepper.
Sheriff, come quick. Rico's about to enter the transfer portal.
Rico, you don't need to transfer.
You've seen the latest depth chart. I'd be lucky to play it down this year.
But you're only a sophomore. There's still time.
Rico's time is now.
You know, never really saw much upside with Rico.
Hey, anybody need a punter?
We're good.
Oh, brought Dr. Pepper.
Welcome to state.
Dr. Pepper, the one fans deserve.
Welcome to Allstate, where we have all new lower auto rates. And savings like that will make everyone feel like an MVP. Now get new lower auto rates with Allstate. Because better protection costs a whole lot less. You're in good hands with Allstate. Click or call for a lower auto rate today.
29-17, UCF the lead. The injured player is Justin Shorter in a collision with Quadric Bullard a moment ago on a throw from Emory Jones. And the Florida sports medicine folks have been very attentive. I'll have the emergency medical folks on hand here in Tampa to make sure that Shorter is taken care of appropriately. So they brought the cart and they've taken the board off the back of that cart, and I'm presuming to see if they can get Justin Shorter there effectively so that they can continue to treat what might be the injury. And our camera angles, by the way, around this stadium are a little blocked here. We can't quite see exactly if he's moved the leg, moved an arm, whatever the case may be. But
Justin Shorter, a guy that Greg Knox, the interim head coach.
Don't give me that fake BS. You're choosing not to show anything.
Season, just raved about, talked about his impact, this team on really all 4 special teams, with his ability, his size, speed. It really feels like he has a future doing this at the next level with his ability to play on special teams. Regardless of any ability or what the NFL future may look like for him, you wish him a speedy recovery, and you hope that this is just precautionary and everything checks out.
And you can see prayer from really both sides of the field, but right there, particularly from the Florida folks.
I do love that the whole stadium is being respectful.
These are tough moments when you're a player and you see one of your brothers down on the field. I mean, it's a guy that you see on a daily basis in the facility. Some of these guys live with Justin Shorter. It's a tough emotional moment for this football team.
Yep.
It's got to be hard as if his parents are in the stadium and you're sitting watching that. I do see him moving his arm on the cart. That's good.
And all this happening here with Florida trailing 12 in the last 2.5, but as you can imagine, they've done everything they can on the field to try and ensure Justin Shorter's safety. And now here at Raymond James Stadium, because it
hey, what's up, Sharon?
Already a handful of Super Bowls, including the one last February, Roddy. They will have the ability to
It wasn't a targeting opportunity. They both went up for the ball and to the ball, and they just the defensive player's shoulder hit the receiver's shoulder, and then he went down. So
obviously in great hands.
I've seen targeting calls, and I agree with you, Cameron. If it is like that, it should be. It was just accidental.
From a very emotional,
hey, Cody.
Very emotional.
All right, here we go.
It's a very emotional sight down on the field.
2nd and 28. Or I'm sorry, 2 minutes and 28 seconds. 3rd and 10.
By me, and I did see Justin speaking with the trainer. Now, obviously, he is tied to the board, so he is not moving. I did not see any of his limbs move, but he was discussing something with his trainer. So at least a good.
Gonna throw incomplete.
All right, Tyler, thank you. Ball intended for Gamble.
4th down.
Devontae Brown.
Got to go for it.
Gamble, 5th-year senior from Southridge in Miami.
It comes down to this. For this Florida team, honestly, if you're Greg Knox, it's been a frustrating running second half for Emory Jones. It's been a frustrating half all around, but at least the success he had running the football, he had it in the first half. Not mind to see
4th and 10.
Tuck it run if he can.
Jones
hit as he throws.
And it's incomplete.
He got clobbered.
Big Cat Bryant and Tremont Morris Brash bookend the quarterback.
Well, it's an empty set, and UCF just brings one more than Florida's going to be able to block. Force Emory Jones to get the ball out quick. There's nowhere for him to pull the ball down and go.
Yeah, check to see the replay if you can find it online.
Likely the end of a very tough night for Emory Jones in this Florida.
And the other cool thing is that the player that was involved in it, he was over trying to say a prayer with the team and stuff. Very respectful too.
He was This defensive line for UCF, I think, deserves a lot of credit. I mean, how many times have we called Tremont Morris Brash's name, Josh Seliscar's name, Keenan Hester, Ricky Barber,
All right,
Good,
218.
of course, Big Cap Bryant.
UCF taking over.
Those guys
at the
up
22-yard
front
line
did
of
such
Florida.
a nice job, especially in the second half, of containing Emory Jones' rush ability. And really the offensive line on the other side for UCF. Gus Malzahn said it coming out of halftime. We want to get a hat on a hat.
Right.
They did that. We needed explosive plays. They did that. Everything that Gus Malzahn said, we
Same
need
to you,
to do
Cody.
this. He absolutely did.
Handoff up the middle. Gain of 2.
A couple of yards. Don't forget sports.
Timeout, Florida, I believe.
When we roll off the final 2:10 here from Tampa.
They're just going to let it run down.
Ronnie, UCF has hit
They're not even calling a timeout.
Bid to join the Big 12 on September the 10th. And now they're 2 minutes and change from posting their first ever win against the Florida Gators. And a lot of the Knight faithful are going to enjoy watching this in person here.
Oh, they absolutely are. And I am sure if you are
Well, they've only got an enrollment of about 70,000 now in Orlando.
And if you're a UCF alum, UCF student, you can assume anytime they run into their University of Florida brethren,
up the middle, short run.
This result might come up. And look, it's a lot to say program-defining wins.
Florida, 30-second timeout.
Florida taking a 30 seconds.
That's going to go on the wall. It's one of those wins that's going to go on the front of the media guide. It's one of those wins that's going to have its place in the stadium over and over because of not only that you're going to be a 9-win football team, but you did it against an in-state rival or an in-state team that doesn't like to look.
I will be live tomorrow night, yeah.
Yeah, and guys, I've been watching Coach Malzahn down here on the sideline tonight, and as expected, he is so heavily involved with his players, with this offense. He spends time with each position group. He's been drawing up plays on the sideline, and, you know, I covered his career a good deal at Auburn, and at times it was complicated. He went through several offensive coordinators. He went back and forth between calling plays, not calling plays, and what I've seen of him so far here in this first year is a bit of a rejuvenation, I would say. It just seems like he's back to being him. He's back to his offensive identity, and this seems like a great fit for him.
I think it all goes back to our visit earlier in the week when we noted how much he might be enjoying this. And
handoff, short tackle, 4th down and 1 coming up.
Sweep to Johnson.
Florida taking their last time out.
Short of the first down, but the clock continues to move with a minute. Well, no, there's the last time out. Capital One post game coming up.
Hello, Samantha Lowe.
Trophy celebration, interviews, and more. Last time out for Florida with 4th and 1 looming. Here's the thing about Gus Malzahn, Ronnie. I mean, he went 68 and 35 at Auburn. I mean, and look, every coach who coaches at that level in the Southeastern Conference, and Billy Napier's taking over at Florida, officially full go tomorrow. They know it's a production business. Gus Malzahn knew it was a production business at Auburn. At that level, they understand that. But at some point, the simplicity of just putting a team together, and that's what I came away from with our visit this week, was he's enjoying the simplicity of building a program that, quite frankly, already had a lot of success, and he's trying to enhance that.
And now he's got the challenge in front of him of building this program to be a Big 12 team.
That's it.
To compete in a Power 5 conference with a real opportunity with growth.
4th and 1, they're going to go for it.
If you win the Big 12, you're going to have a shot. You're going to be in the conversation to play for it all.
Wildcat
straight up the middle, first down UCF. That'll end it, everybody. UCF can just tap out the clock now. Congratulations to the UCF faithful for your bowl win. That's awesome. A reminder, we'll be back on Saturday night. Cardinals and the Colts. More college bowl games Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday of next week. We are loaded with bowl games on this channel. Thank you for watching tonight. It's been a lot of fun. We will see you on the next broadcast.